We'll do it live.
Yeah, we're here. We're live. We're live. Welcome.
There's that airtime.
Welcome to the Towers of Dreams. This is a D&D 5e Eberron campaign played using Fantasy Grounds. Let's just go through and introduce everybody. Trister, who are you and who are you playing today?
Literally the one time you don't do me last is when I'm taking a drink. I'm Trister. I play Annika, the Goblin Artificer, who is short, green, and quite often mean, and has a big gun.
Speaking of guns, Mr. Bitters, who are you and who are you playing today?
I'm Mr. Bitters, and I hate everything. Lately, especially being awake. I play Toussaint Valentin Duchamp. He's really like the most handsome and the most exciting and the most talented in the entire party. Without him, they'd all be doomed.
He definitely doesn't stem from anyone, right?
No.
Totally.
And he's respectful of women, and he.
Welcome to Towers of Lies.
All right, Orion, who are you and who are you playing in this game?
I'm Orion. In real life, I'm a stop-life motion character, apparently. I play Ebonier Ristone, a half-elf former librarian, now wild magic sorcerer, who's here because evil forces in the universe decided to fuck with him.
Rad. Dimmy, who are you and who are you playing today, Mr. Faceless?
I will be faceless. I am Dimmy. I'm the guy who did all that awesome intro art, besides the stuff that Grim does, but whatever. And I am playing Tranquility, a shadow monk who is growing steadily more powerful. Yes, okay.
All right, and just running loose on names, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Matthew, who are you and who are you playing today?
Rude.
I'm
I
sorry.
am Matthew. I've run out of things to say about myself, so I'll segue into my character. I play Aldrin Salo, a very old. I mean, he's only 45, but in Eberron terms, he's basically ancient. He's awful as a human being, and he has onset of dementia. He hasn't got long to live. Rip.
Neither does anyone else here. Jolts, who are you and who are you playing today?
I'm a player in one of Rick's games, shows up once a week. That's about all there is to say about me. As for Creep, though, Creep is the morally gray zoned wizard who believes in improvement through undeath, and is currently not the party's favorite friend.
Something
I like the
glorious.
idea that morally grey zoned is what happened to Tranquility. It's like the equivalent of friend zoned, but for like morality. Like, he was trying to be good, and then he got morally grey zoned because we're all
Wait.
terrible people.
After all, threats of drowning are not exactly friend talk.
I mean, didn't Tranquility get like morally black and white? You know, he went full. He went full like you're either in for peace or you're in for death.
Yeah, with Batman.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare Creep to Batman, personally.
No, yeah, that's true.
We're talking
But
Tranquility, not Creep.
Tranquility.
I'm Rick. I stream here at twitch.tv/thekittenhugs. You can find VODs on youtube.com/thekittenhugs, and I post on Twitter under the same username. If you want to support the stream, check the donation links below, our Streamlabs link, and Patreon. If you donate $3 today, you can give someone inspiration or let them spend a hit die to heal. $5 allows you to add a little loot to the next drops. $10 allows you to mess around with an encounter, and $25 gives you a plot point with which you can interact with the campaign on a deeper purpose, or deeper level. So obviously we're trying out a new thing. I've been wanting to get into face cam thing, like full game before, and this is our first test run, so if things go poorly, it is Matthew's fault. So last session, the party finally left Stormreach and headed into the light jungles of the northern peninsula of Zendrick. They ran into some trouble fighting off some cultists who tried to take off with Patikwi, their Thrycreen guides' Axebeak. The cultists worship some creature known as Belashira, the Lord of Eyes, which made Ebonir quake in his vintage jungle exploring boots. They continued on, interacting only lightly with their guides, but continuing to face their inter-party conflicts. As they set down to camp, they were confronted by a giant and his ogre lackeys, which they made quick work of. Please mute yourself if you're typing. They are definitely getting stronger, but will it be enough? No. No, it will not.
What?
Definitely not.
So, they are
could take
currently
an access.
lost in the light jungles of Zendrick against all odds. You guys wake up in the morning feeling much stronger. You guys have all leveled up to level 6. So I guess maybe we should go through some of the new stuff that you guys have.
You want to talk about?
Such as Creep chosen his 2 new spells. Probably not.
No.
You may want to do your spell prep right now.
Isn't this a big thing for you? Like, you get Create Undead, right? So, like, I think that's...
He gets 2 new spells and Create Undead.
Animate dead.
And... Oh, my bad.
That's it.
My apologies. I run 3 campaigns a week, and I get a little lost sometimes.
Wow.
Well,
Right,
so Toussaint has continued to become more skillful. Now, what did you get? Expertise in...
Acrobatics and probably not lying.
Probably not lying.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you've just gotten extremely good at things you were already good at. Aldrin has swapped out some of his psychic abilities, I believe. And
I
also...
prepared, like, a sort of...
Go ahead.
I prepared, like, a thing for his swapping out thing. So, Aldrin seems to have a calmer air around him. Like, his footsteps seems more dainty and flowery, and his kind of aura, I guess, seems a bit more... less like a disappointed father. And that's it. Sorry.
Annika, what has Annika gotten this level?
Yeah. So I remember last session you were saying about how we had a pretty bad night's sleep due to whatever reasons. So from that, Annika probably got up pretty damn early and took over whoever was watching, and just started getting all kinds of Mary Poppins level shit out of her bag of holding. Just legs, bits of metal, like elastic band, tubes, rolls of duct tape, and she just set to work building a rather large, rather unsettling, some might say, looking construct with a very fancy gem at the heart of it.
Which I will show here. This art made by our lovable Demiara of this super jank giant spider mechanical servant with some tweaks to the stat block that I think everyone will appreciate.
I love the bike handles.
I didn't intend for it to have the handles. I sent him a photo of the seat, and it was like, oh, it needs to have this kind of seat. And then he put the handles on. I was like, no, it's better this way. And the wheel mirrors.
So Tranquility, what are you looking like? What did you get?
Tranquility has a new feature that I think would be better used better shown in practice, rather than if I just said it now. But it looks like he can move somewhat faster, and his hands seem to be almost permanently darker. Almost as if a strange shroud of energy constantly coats himself.
Ebonir, what did you get?
So Ebonir, having not slept well, is huddled by the fire, and he's constantly playing around with the smoke. And all people can tell is that he flips his hands, and then the air above the smoke distorts as if it's almost in water, but there's no water, and the smoke starts going different directions out of the space.
That is some eldritch shit.
I will reveal this color later.
And what is Creep decided on for spells?
I believe that I am going to take Dispel Magic, and I am also going to take Bestow Curse.
Both excellent choices. So you guys wake up and you find Annika kind of sat on top of this very strange mechanical structure held together with twine and duct tape. You're not even sure what duct tape is, but that's what's holding it together.
It's a new invention. It's great. The duct tape and also the thing it's made of.
Patikli and all of his lackeys, who now have names: Garvor, Gol, Kodrim, Noel, and Payden.
Did we learn any of their names? Did we?
No.
We haven't asked.
Doctor says #Vape Nation.
Yeah.
Mr. Bitters is our immigrant from the Vape Nation. They're having a terrible crisis these days, and we're
You better watch out. We didn't invade, but we're incredibly unmotivated.
Yeah.
Same. But his lackeys are packing away the camp, and Patikli has actually, as you guys are getting up, he vaults upwards straight into the trees and starts jumping from branch to branch as if to get a higher viewpoint. So I'm going to have him roll his navigation roll for the day.
Do you need any help? Okay, never mind.
You guys are still
could
lost.
You pull up.
Someone else gets the idea he does not know where we're going.
I don't think he knows at all. And he seems rather resistant to accept my help. I have no idea why.
Who found him? Did we not do any background?
Well, I mean, it wasn't... Dala was the one who found her. Dala, do you know why your guide keeps getting lost? Dala?
I
Is he
think we should just...
peeing again?
The stream is lagging quite heavily. Did anyone download any modules just now?
I did. I was opening the module for spells. I'm sorry.
This is why you gotta get in here earlier.
Well,
So we
luckily
don't do that.
luckily I am now recording things locally, just in case these happen.
Things go awry.
What?
Yeah.
Ed? What?
So, Dala
Orion,
is
not
like, well,
Orion.
he seems to know where we're going. We're not that far into the jungle. I think we'll be fine.
Yes, but well, no, we're definitely lost, and I just want to know why we should be paying him if he's going to get us lost, like 3 days out.
Ebony, I think we should trust in him, at least. I think whatever happens, we'll be fine. It's just a matter of patience and investing in people. Okay?
Oh, okay. You know, for the sake of the party, I will remain silent for the next day.
For the next day?
Entire day.
On the matter.
Don't you think...
Toussaint, you're not that lucky.
Ebony, don't you think that by airing your grievances in such a way is that it would hinder the party's journey?
I'm just saying that if he would be willing to accept help, we might be on the correct path now instead of wherever the hell we are.
I'm almost
It's not a bad
positive
time,
he
Mike,
has. I'm almost positive he has the highest bonus to survival in the group.
Yeah, but
Yes,
we should
I
also
want to
agree
help
with you,
him. I just want to help him.
You can't help him in that way.
Oh,
It's one of those checks he has to make alone.
And in that case, Ebeneer's still going to try and help, even though he doesn't know.
So you're going to berate him as he leads you into the jungle.
No, I'm going to be quiet for this day, and hopefully we're not lost after the next day.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ebony, how about you try this? I made this thing out of those angel slashes. I think it quite resembles a pasty. Not quite the ones at home, of course, but I think if you ate it, you'll be quite calm.
No, I don't know where you got food in this. Sorry,
Oh man. So you guys travel. Who left? Oh, I think Mr. Bitters finally crashed.
Oh no, it's all gone to shit.
Oh,
Jesus.
Great. Well, speaking of going to shit, you guys start traveling off for the day. Because we gotta.
Man,
Bork,
my
bork.
Discord crashed. It was like the bork was so intense. It was just Discord had to
All right,
take a moment there.
let's roll some random encounters. Oh, give me. I'm gonna. Man, I think the thing is he doesn't have a quick mute set up, so I'm gonna mute him. Tell me when he's back.
I'll leave a message from.
Oh, man.
I maybe this is what we hear when we're in the jungle. You know,
Yeah,
we just hear these.
just this loud bork in the background. Let's see what happens.
Just distant borks.
Unable to find result column. My shit get messed up.
I'm pretty sure that means we just find the what we were looking for.
Yeah.
That we win, guys.
Magic
Campaign's
is a
over. Well done.
Should be just like that.
I for
Yeah.
one am looking forward to our inevitable death. It's going to be super.
Perhaps I can get a day off then.
No, not gonna happen.
Nah.
All right, so traveling through the jungle, you start heading, and early on in the morning, you pass a small pond, no more than like 100 feet on the side. The water is kind of murky, and you can't really see deep into it until the surface breaks as a tall serpentine head and neck rise up into the air, followed by a set of massive shoulders. A second head emerges from it and reaches up into the sky some 20-30 feet and go toward some nearby trees and start chomping on them as they wade through this pond. These massive reptilian creatures, wading in this pond just are awe-inspiring as Petiqui leads you past it.
How big are they?
Very big, like 60 feet tall. From, well, you're not sure how tall they are, but the heads themselves are 30 feet long at the neck.
We should fuck it up.
They seem to be
Jurassic
peaceful.
Park.
Great, exactly. If somebody wants to roll me a nature check.
Yeah.
I imagine Ebony would want to help with that.
Yeah.
That
Aldrin
one of the things he
ask
can help
Ebony. Don't ask Ebony. What is that?
Is Ebonir back?
He's not here. He's
Uh,
deceased.
He's just saying that his
Ebonir, say
headphones
something.
I'm back.
Oh.
Okay, there we
Hey,
Sorry, my headset mic is for some reason not muting correctly. I will assist. So let me
Okay.
roll my history check.
I only know history and arcana.
go. Alright, so somebody roll... No bonus, but roll a nature check with advantage.
Yeah, Ebony. Do you know what that creature is?
Ebonir, roll a nature check.
No. I'm rolling the nature. Okay, well, I guess I'm rolling the nature
You're
check.
helping yourself.
Because I don't have any training whatsoever in nature, but let's see what that.
Got no idea
Yes.
what these fucking things are.
it appears to be some kind of bird.
I believe that's a large creature. Yes, I believe that is what's
They-
called a large creature.
They are very big and they do seem non-aggressive. So
Do they seem like very passive and friendly, or do they seem just uninterested?
well, you guys are probably like 30 feet from the closest one, and it's not doing anything.
Can I get like an insight check on kind of its body posture? to
Yeah,
kind of
roll
determine
an
whether
insight
it's-
check. Roll an insight check. Leaves. That's
Oh,
what you get.
So, okay, so Aldrin kind of lags behind the party a bit as they're walking forward and does a thing.
Yeah,
He's
and
going to hide behind a tree.
Tranquility has completely disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
The moment you guys walked into this clearing with the pond in it, he just vanished.
Can I use
Backwards into the shadows.
on the
No
creature?
one noticed.
He is truly tranquil by being a shadow.
Alright, so what is Aldrin gonna do as Petiqui leads you forward? You don't want to get lost, so you can't lag
No.
behind for long.
Not for long. He's just going to use telepathy passing by this thing, on saying such a benevolent and awe-inspiring creature, do you mind if I learn what you are?
Does that allow you to communicate with creatures that don't have a language?
It's just language. No, I think it's you don't have to share language. Hang on, let me check.
The creature must be able to understand at least one language or be telepathic itself.
Don't beasts have some language, right?
Roll me an animal handling check through your telepathy.
It's literally just the word leaves.
Yeah.
Just leaves. Let me.
Leaves.
15,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
pretty good.
They both seem a little shocked and start moving back into the water, like rustling through the trees, breaking off branches with their simple girth. But they can't respond to you. One of them lets out a very low bellow that echoes through its neck. It seems to be more coming from the water than from its mouth.
Holy shit, that's awesome! It's awesome.
Yeah, there's
Wait,
no
these
way
are
they can answer you.
brontosauruses, right? Or bronchosauri or whatever.
They are brontosauruses. None of you
That's
know that.
impressive.
And Patikwi didn't take the time to comment on it.
It's fucking awesome.
Look at me, I'm Patikwi. I'm so enthusiastic about my job.
Are you gonna
I
go back to
imagine
the
that's
group
exactly
then?
what it sounds like.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. See what happens in the afternoon. Nothing, and setting down for camp.
So I imagine for most of the morning and a good deal of the afternoon, Annika's probably just been riding the back of this new giant spider-like thing asleep because she stayed up all night making the bloody thing.
Yeah, the lackey, Patikwi's lackeys seem very cautious about it. They don't want to come anywhere near you, whatever this thing is called, and no one else seems to be commenting on it either.
Is it really, or is Annika's new bride just a little bit creepy?
Really? I think it's wonderful. I mean, that's a marvel right there. Have you really seen anything like it? I mean, there was that eagle, but aside from that,
Yes, but it's a spider. It's an icky spider. Like, it's enough that Creep has a little one. Now we've got a big one. Like, it's icky.
Another thing to notice is that it's actually remarkably silent. Like, there's not much noise as it moves along. It's not got any gear sounds or engine noises.
I kind of look at my body, noting that, hey, this thing seems to be somewhat warforged. Like, I didn't think I could feel jealousy, but I am getting kind of jealous.
What's just wrong with my spider? Like, it just kind of crawls out the side of my mask and around the forehead.
When it does that, that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. Stop. I'm not even going to look at you.
Oh god, that's fucked up. Okay.
Are you just trying to be, creepy? I honestly don't know how to read you. In a bad way. I think you do all these things because, not for intellectual gain, but I think it's because you like it. Actually, I think it's just pleasure. Do you get pleasure from this?
I do not. I don't even understand what you're talking about.
Let me rephrase the question. When you are experimenting on whatever it is you are, when you are detailing the human anatomy, what do you feel from that?
Interest, curiosity.
Curiosity about what? Exactly.
The meaning of existence, life. Why it continues to push forward, how it evolves, how it changes.
Surely, if you were trying to understand that, if you're trying to grasp that, you would study people. You would go to people, talk about stories. You would be interested in life itself, not death, not bodily functions, not organs, not skin, but stories and people.
Existence and evolution has been shown more so through the type of magic they use. Though I agree that death is a very wasteful means, it still has proven to be incredibly useful as a research tool.
A research tool, yes, but my point is that you are studying the wrong thing. You are this research tool you have, it is useless. It is awful because you are not studying the right thing. I think you're missing out on something. You're missing out on life. You're focusing on the end of it all. You're focusing on the wrong thing.
On the contrary, I've recently come to a bit of an epiphany. My research has reached a pinnacle, and I believe I wish to show it to you soon.
What is that epiphany? I do not want to be shown it. Why don't you tell me?
I have finally understood the barrier of life and death. I finally have understood the human anatomy enough to invoke a certain type of energy in order to accelerate evolution.
How is that life? No, how is that life? How is this, I don't know, studying the anatomy or prolonging life or whatever it is you talk about? How is that life? I think you don't understand it at all, quite frankly. I don't think you understand life. Look, Ebonir, come talk to Tranquility about this. He's saying he's trying to understand life by studying his death, isn't it?
I don't see Tranquility anywhere. I don't know where he went, honestly.
Like suddenly just appears next to Aldrin, just like, I'm sorry. Are you trying to say that me and him look alike? That you can't even?
Aldrin kind of freezes up a moment. And he's kind of like his eyes kind of just like glaze over slightly. Oh, I'm sorry.
Aldrin, I'll have you know that's incredibly racist. I won't be part of this conversation. Turns around and walks away.
I'm sorry, Tranquility. It's not that I think you are alike. It's just that it's the age, frankly, I must say. I hope you'll be understanding, as much more so than Ebonir was, at least.
Sure.
Look, you have understanding of this, right? Life. What is life to you?
Is this directed at me?
Yes.
So I think for a moment, life is, I kind of just gesture out all around us. It's the breathing, the living, the movement. It is the flow.
Exactly. That is what life is. That is existence, you know? It's the freedom, the flow, the inhalation of breath. Just existence and contentment. That is living. Not skin or flesh or organs, but the feeling, the flow.
I think it can be both.
Of course. I mean, I think you are playing around with... You know what? Never mind. I will not question what you do in your free time among consenting adults, Toussaint. I just trust that, you are being safe and you're conducting safe practices. Which, with your experience, I'd imagine that is the case, right?
I mean, there is no thrill without a little danger.
Sure. And Aldrin starts just kind of picking it up the pace a bit.
Yeah. So the rest of the day goes on without much trouble, and you guys sit down and rest. There's a bit of a salt smell in the air, as if you've neared the ocean, but you're not near it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you're within some distance of it. But you guys sit down to camp for the night, and Petit sort of rest with a lot of you. Petit and his lackeys rest down.
Is there a chance we can get the Zindrick map? I know we're lost, but could we still get it? Or the
Yes.
export?
It should be up, shouldn't it?
Yeah. You closed it, obviously.
Aldrin grabs Ebonir, and then and beckons him over to sit next to Patuki, which Aldrin does, and kind of shares some food with Patuki if you'll take it. It's kind of like it's gourmet endless rations basically.
Yo.
Ebeneer kind of just sits down with a grimace and just like he's not saying anything, but he's clearly not happy.
Patuki twitches his antenna at it before taking it and eating it without another word. Doivan is sat across the campfire for him, polishing his spear. Wow, that sounds very dirty, but yes, that is what he's doing.
Wonderful. Yeah, Aldrin's, so I am an idiot, I must say, and this may sound pretty a big ask, but Ebeneer, Anika, and I was wondering if you could tell us a bit about striking culture, since we come from Corvair, and there isn't much striking there, I must admit.
We Thrycreen do not have any semblance of culture.
Really?
Oh.
We simply are. We have no need to create. We have little need to create or to build outside of things required for us to survive.
Then, have you ever come across striking that that have ambitions like conquering or power or anything like that?
There are many sorts in this world, of all races. He takes a few more nibbles out of the rations, and he scarfs it down and finishes it before rising to his feet, apparently disinterested with your conversation.
I linger awkwardly.
Okay.
Ebeneer is like gets the message and just like stands up and like walks away.
So Annika's awake at this point, right?
Yeah, just, like, been zonked out the entire day, and now that you've all stopped, she's like, we're good. Day's done, yeah?
Alright, so I kind of look like this new creation of yours. It is interesting.
I know, right? He's great, isn't he? I've been thinking up for ages, but, like, the thing that we found in the crystal with the caves, with the Etin that I shot in the face, by the way, that just made it so much better.
So I kind of like look at it like, and kind of prod it a little bit. Like I can see where you have copied a design. Kind of looking at himself and looking back at it.
Oh, what you mean? No, it was the fact that Creep ended up with a spider was totally coincidental. Promise. And then she sort of like stood near it, like it just gently pushes one of the claws and pincers against you. Like just on the flat, but it's searing hot.
Oh,
That's brilliant.
It has many tricks, doesn't it? I kind of like lean down towards the pincers and kind of poke at it again.
And it just starts following you and like very gently reaching out with a pincer towards your like leg.
Nope. Like this shit is just creepy. Even as a Warforged, that shit's kind of creeping me the fuck out.
I assume you're backing away then.
Yep.
Just sort of tilts its head, and the lenses tilt the opposite way. So it's as though it's still looking at you straight on, but it's doing the thing that is indicative of curiosity.
That's gross.
That is horrifying, awesome, and I'm just plain scared.
But yeah, she goes back to like working on like one of the legs that's like something's come a bit loose in the night, on the day.
So the night continues and people start setting down. Give me what's the watch order here?
Annika will take the first one because she's probably really not tired.
Okay.
Ebeneer will take the second one.
All right.
I'll take the third.
Okay.
I can take the fourth.
We Warforged have different sleeping patterns than you.
Yeah. Aldrin sleeps like a baby.
Do I
I just
have
thought I'd
the
put that there.
alarm spell?
You don't have the alarm spell? I mean, I thought you
checking.
picked that up. I thought you picked that up. If anything, if I can use that as a ritual, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. Yeah, I do have it. So I'm gonna ritual cast alarm on the campsite.
Okay.
During Ebenir's watch, Ebenir every once in a while accidentally kicks Toussaint.
Just accidentally. Fucker.
Just walks over. his
Little
face.
night nudge every once in a while.
Just enough to ruin his night's sleep. He'll pay for that.
So let me. I gotta do a thing.
Oh shit! I think something happened, yo. Oh shit!
Why would anything happen?
Call it superstition.
I blame Doifam instantly.
So, fam, you are the source of all our misery, but we love you for it.
I mean, you're into pretty weird stuff, dude. If you're into that.
Rick loves you for it.
Yeah. That's...
So during the night, Aldrin, you kind of are suddenly awakened. Not too long after everyone else has gone to sleep, save for Annika, who is, I suppose, busily working on her mechanical servant, who is still nameless.
Yeah. Oh, he has a name.
So, yeah, Aldrin, you kind of wake up and kind of hear this name calling, like, Aldrin. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Wait, have I heard that voice before?
You had heard that voice before, although it's been years.
Yes.
It gives
Yes.
you, it fills your mind, it fills your heart with nostalgia and a bit of sorrow.
Wait, that's impossible. Is that you?
Looking around, you see this kind of ghostly pale figure that seems to glow softly in the darkness. Annika has not seen it at all. Her passive perception is not great.
Aldrin walks towards this thing, like almost kind of like arms outward, and kind of can't believe in his eyes. It's been so long. How did you? Look at you. What's
as you
wrong?
walk toward this very familiar figure, she walks away, like looking back over her shoulder only every now and then, as she leads you away from the camp.
Yeah, Aldrin's sprinting.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, you see Aldrin get up and walk out of camp.
Aldrin?
Just as Dala
what
gets
the fuck you
back
doing?
to camp, Dala gets back and she's like adjusting her night dress. Like, well, it's very modest. Where is he going?
I don't know. She's gonna hop on the back of her spider and like head off after him, trying to keep pace but be as sneaky as possible.
Oh, wait!
So yeah, she. What? Man, I chose exactly the wrong abilities for this thing, didn't I?
I swear
That's
to God,
fine.
Rick.
You didn't need a challenge anyway.
This is
So she
No,
she
this
leads
is
you
impossible.
she leads you into a small clearing and then waits behind a tree. And then you hear another voice coming from behind you. Like it's been so long. Turning around, you see her again.
no. This is impossible. You cannot be here. I'm here.
Is
And
it really
Aldrin
impossible? And you turn and there is a third one.
Yes, it is, because as she does that, Aldrin drops his form, revealing a female changeling. Because I Gwen.
Oh! Oh! What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
And none of us see
What?
this.
Except Annika can see
yeah.
this from a distance as he sees Aldrin in the moonlight above suddenly change form into this feminine but almost featureless form with long white hair and white eyes and white skin.
So you know that art that Stone had commissioned of where like she's peeking around the corner and like what? It's exactly like that. Like the jaw drops and the eyes are wide. And she
Well-
like casually kicks away the pincer that comes up and messes with her a bit.
It seems that we were mistaken then. Yes, it seems that we were mistaken. And you would see this form distort. The noses get bigger. Warts start appearing on her skin. The hair gets longer and darker and grosser. And you finally realize in the sunlight, in the moonlight, that this is no lovely creature. These things are absolutely disgusting.
How dare you? And Alden changes back to his normal form. And
Battle commences.
battle
Fuck
commences.
off, Stone.
Son, damn it, Stone. Why you like this?
That's great.
Sorry, Stone. Oh my
Can't
god.
believe I Nico saw.
That
Can't believe I
was
Nico saw.
Oh god, that is awesome. Sorry.
Not what I expected.
Is Orion's camera okay? It looks so...
Orion's-
He's turned it off because he's eaten.
Oh no, for me it's like on, but it's like static.
All
Like
right,
a TV
let's
static.
see. Share that.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
So are we
did
all
you
aware of
miss
this, or is
that?
it only?
Did you?
No,
miss
I heard,
that?
I heard everything.
Okay.
I was just like, I can't react in character because Ebenezer knows nothing.
Yeah,
So-
that's. Oh, see though, that's crazy.
I have
It
a
changes
bite.
a lot of things. It makes some other things really weird.
That I have. Oh, Rick, you're not speaking.
I don't. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to speak.
Oh god.
All right. I think.
I suppose it'll be easier to see if people aren't here now. So
I
you
guess
can
my
be like,
question
"Hey,
is,
you
how
knew
far
that."
away is this battle?
Probably
And
about
are the rest-
100 feet away from the camp.
Definitely within sound range. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure everyone hears this.
Boom! Right. Sorry, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
All
Where
right.
the
Let's
hell did I get
see
the,
here. So you are in the clearing, and now we have. Oh, close that. Aldrin, Annika, and Vroom Vroom. Vroom Vroom.
It's a working title.
Or Icky?
You're like over here.
Goddamn
You know,
sea hags,
that-
man. They. It sucks that Annika saw that. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me sad.
No, that's
me
great.
sad.
Oh man.
Initiative is rolled.
Just
Toussaint doesn't know what's going
interesting
on. Neither does
Hold
Dala.
up,
Dala
different
is just
Toussaint.
sort of sitting there. She supposes Annika has control of this. Tranquility.
I got a dumb one for you, Rick. Did my my new quarterstaff not give me any kind of heads up?
No.
Okay.
This. Actually, let me see if I fucked you over or not, because that would be kind of funny.
Perhaps
one?
I was just deep in meditation.
It just
chose
means you
ignore it.
can't be surprised, right? So
Well,
Yeah.
ambush and shit. Okay, so I guess the ambush wasn't for me. So
You and any companion within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The magically... Yeah, so you're not within range, and this wasn't a surprise. This led him away.
okay, that's good enough for me. I'll take it.
Alright. Patiqui is asleep. Well, not asleep. He's awake. Axbeak's asleep. So this sea hag, who has no spells good for this, is going to give you a death glare.
No, I don't want to be a death glad. I don't want to be death glad. No, Rick.
Oh man, that's pretty brutal. Oh wait. Save against 11... What? Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna do
That-
that time.
Heaven's fine.
Everyone is having a good time.
What?
I'm not having a good time, Rick. I'm not having.
DC
a good time.
saving
Are
throw
you not
against...
a superstar leaping through the sky?
Roll a wisdom saving throw, because it's broke.
I'm Fahrenheit. I'm out of control.
All right, you're fine. So she locks eyes with you, and you feel your your body's.
I push.
You
back.
feel like your very essence start to drain from your body.
I stare at her back straight in the eyes, like, how dare you?
Annika.
Did you skip Aldrin?
You skipped
Yes, I did. I thought it was somebody else. Aldrin.
Wow. Well, I mean, it really is someone else, but okay. So yeah, Aldrin, hightails it the fuck out there. He casts Windform on himself, and he takes flight.
Well then.
I've
All
still got
right,
free movement.
show me wind form if you would.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I still got free control, by the way.
Okay, fixed.
Okay, so yeah, he's out of there. I guess he runs. He like dashes as an action.
Dashes and fly out of there.
Yeah, he's flying out there like Superman, and he runs back to the camp or tries to run back to the camp.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're not going to go after you. They see how fast you are. Oh, if we just held him down a bit longer. Oh, what a shame. Well, I guess that's combat over unless Annika really wants to take them on herself.
No, if Aldrin's the hell out of there, I zoned out for a bit. Did you just turned into what, wind?
No, he like lifted up into the air and flew away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Annika's staying hidden then and gonna watch these things for a bit and have her mechanical servants like slowly back away and stealthily make their way back to camp.
Yeah, they return to their true form, and gather together and walk off, back to, away from your camp. Well, that
Yay.
wasn't. I set up that encounter, and then Aldrin just ran away.
I mean, of course, why? I would fight them. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm crazy?
Yes,
But
yes,
no.
I do.
That was so awesome. I have many things.
So Evanir returns to camp, and Dala is there. No, Aldrin returns to camp, and Dala is there, and she's like, are you okay? I didn't realize you could fly. That's quite amazing, actually.
Thank you. It's a small little gift. Sorry, I'm quite tired. Do you mind if I go back to bed?
Oh no, of course not. I was about to take a rest in my tent myself.
You look quite good in that outfit, Dala. I hope you have a wonderful night.
She blushes and like immediately moves toward her tent.
I too immediately move towards my tent.
You don't have a tent.
You don't have a tent. You're sleeping under the stars. Whatever you just
hello?
said, yes. All right,
You
so
okay? No, you went quiet. What the hell did you say?
yeah.
I said, do I have a hammock? Because my mic cut out, sorry.
No, you don't. No, that's the other game.
Oh shit, that is the other game. Sorry,
We've
I go
literally
to
got
bed.
bedrolls, most of us.
Yeah.
I go to
Um,
bed.
So
No, you
Annika-
don't, because Annika's coming back.
Oh fuck! I just want to sleep.
I'm sorry, man, but she's got her gun on you. And she, like, emerges from the foliage, like, as close as possible to you.
Okay.
I don't know if I have to roll a stealth check for that, or if
No,
the
he's
mecha spider has to.
No, he's fine. It's fine.
Aldrin is asleep. Unless you want to wake him up. You want to wake him
Fine,
up?
then, yeah, she,
Pokes me with the barrel.
you're woken up by a burning heat on your arm as the spider just caresses you.
Oh, Anika,
And
what's
she-
going on?
Cocks her gun and just points at you and goes, "What the fuck are you?"
I don't know what you mean.
I was there, I saw.
I'm tired.
Not you. No more games, alright? You had me back at the fucking city. I'm not taking this anymore.
How
Just
loud
some
is
of
this
it.
conversation?
She's keeping it fairly low.
Yeah, probably in just
Okay.
hushed
and getting
voices.
way too close to the
Okay.
camera.
What did you see?
I saw you in the clearing with those things, and you changed. You're not you. You're not who you say you are. And I was all ready
Wait.
to back you up.
Are
was-
you sure? Are you sure that wasn't just something? Did you see those creatures? They
I
changed
did,
form.
yeah,
Are you
but
sure?
you can't get you out of this one, okay?
No, look.
You're gonna give me an
so,
answer.
those creatures. Are you sure that they didn't?
You've
change?
got 3 fucking seconds before I wake everyone the hell up.
Okay, Anika. Okay. I can. I will explain everything then. If you will just kindly put that gun away from me. Look, I have my hands
It
up. I can
stays
do it.
on you until I don't know what you can do. It stays on you until
Okay.
I'm satisfied with what you said.
How about I know tie my arms up or whatever if you want, if that helps you feel better. As long as that gun is not to my face, because I worry that if one, misfire or your finger gets a bit too antsy, and that is my life.
It
over,
works
right?
fine, okay? And she'll kind of lower it to your legs area. Be like, there. Now the first shot won't kill you.
I appreciate that.
Still owe me something though.
Okay. Aldrin is kind of like rocking back and forth, like it's a very long. My name is Aldrin Sallow. That is who I am. I was born in Shan, like I have told you all. No, has the sound gone out for anyone?
No, I'm
No,
just
we're
staying
just
quiet.
we're just waiting.
Sorry. So
just
I
listening.
just thought. I'm sorry. Okay, so I was born in Shan. When I was older, I was drafted to the army because I accidentally killed a goblin couple when in Shan. As I found my way through the army, I was climbing ranks. They had songs about me, actually, with my dual blades. When on this one battle, we were near Ondare, we were fighting the Ondarians, and we lost, frankly, and I did not die. I was in pain, it was agony, as there was darkness all around me, but I survived because there was this one woman, a kind woman, who saved me. She took me to her place, and we lived together for many years. After that, I left her. I went to Salona. I did some things there. I came back, and I founded a bakery. And 15 years later, here I am. Does that answer your question?
Out of character, should I roll an insight trait for that? Because, I want to believe it, but Annika's really not trusting of him right now, and I don't want to just be like, no, you're lying.
It technically happened, I guess, but sure. I don't know. What do you say, Rick?
Yeah, is there anything that I should be doing here, or?
I think it's very likely that, you've probably heard that story before, or at least part of it, and it doesn't explain what you just saw.
Yeah,
So
cool. Okay, if we're doing it all RP then, so, yeah, Annika's she's gonna keep the gun sort of at the lower half of your body, but just give a little shake of head and go, but what about, you looked entirely different. You can't explain that away. You haven't explained that away.
Look, Anika, you are smart, you are young, but you are wise beyond your years. Do you know what changelings are?
I imagine so, Rick.
Yeah, you know what changelings are.
Okay, cool.
Then you know how it is hard for them, how it is hard to live as them. It is a hard existence. Everyone hates you. Everyone thinks you are a liar, a thief, that you want to betray everyone. They point guns at you, Anika. And he stands up and stares at you.
I haven't done anything to you until I found out of all the lies, Okay.
What lies? What lies? That I'm not Alden Salo? I am Alden Salo. That is me. Oh, are you just angry because my face can be different sometimes? Anyone can do that with magic. You did that when we were down in Khyber's Gate. Do not.
I never lied to you
shout
about
at me.
who I really was. I never hid this from you. This is me. This is who I am. It's all out there, out front. And you, I mean, Ebony, how long did he know? Does he know? He doesn't know, does he?
Because that is my disguise. This is the real me. Look at me. Look at my skin. Feel, touch this. That is the real me. My disguise is what I put down there. The disguise is what I show those disgusting monsters. I will not dare put my veil on for you lot. I trust you. I would die for any one of you. I mean, maybe not creep or tranquility, but there's the rest.
Fuck you, but
Wow.
But yes, and I just ask that you would not threaten to kill me.
When we were back at the inn, and you were telling me about, you know, how things were, like when we were talking about when, like back in Sharn, that was all you. That
It
wasn't
was
a
all-
deception.
It was not deception. You said that there will be no lies anymore. And there are no lies because I chose not to give you that image of my disguise. Because why would I show that? Why would I not trust you? I do trust you, Anika. I trust you with my life. I trust in you completely.
She's gonna sort of lower the gun, but shake her head
just-
and just go ahead.
I just ask that you do not tell the others, not because I fear their circumstance, because explaining it is hard and tiring and exhausting, and it brings back bad memories. And I don't think they would understand as much as you would, Anika.
If they find out whether or not you're telling the truth, it's going to be irrelevant. I'm not going to back you up on that.
No,
I can't. Not
I-
after this.
I wouldn't ask you to. I just ask you to not keep it a secret, but just do not go and say that. If it comes up in conversation, then please. Oops. Just do not tell them out of the blue, please.
Everything you do from now on, I'm going to be watching.
Please.
If you
And
make so much as a move, I will have to explain to them over your corpse.
of my corpse, do you not trust me enough? Do you think can't you just think that you can talk to me about it instead of just shooting me out of the blue? I'm not trying to kill you, Anika. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help us all. I'm trying to help so many lost lives and people by getting this regard, saving the world. I just ask that you do not treat me with this enmity and fear and paranoia and caution. Because I am being honest with you, I'm showing you my purest self.
I'm giving you a chance, and I'm hoping that I'm wrong. But all these secrets coming out, I don't know where it ends. I want to trust you. I do. You seem right, but you seemed fine before. You seemed fine yesterday. You seemed fine back in Sharn, and everything that's happened day after day since we got here has shown us that that's not right. That's not true. I don't want that to be how I think of you, but I can't trust you right now.
Would it help if I show you the truth in its purest form. If I show you something that I cannot lie about.
What is it?
It is the same thing I tried to show Ebony, but he did not accept it. I understand why he didn't, but it is my own memory. Nice one, Rick.
Yeah. Thanks.
That doesn't explain anything. I need to. What are you going to show me? How can you show me your?
I just can't. It's like magic. It's like what you do when you say those words and act upon it. It is similar to that. It is my memory, basically. It is. I can show it to you if you would like. I can show you that what I am saying about who I am is true. My past is true.
If anything looks like it's going wrong, and she'll kind of pat the head of the mechanical servant and she'll say,
Please.
he won't be fooled.
That is fine. That is fine. I accept that because I know that I will not double cross you. And Aldrin kind of holds out his hand and says, "Shall we?"
Tentatively, with the utmost caution, Annika's gonna reach out her hand.
So yeah, Aldrin, can I do the mind meld thing? The reverse mind meld thing I was trying to do with Ebony.
Oh, so you're also a Vulcan?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to show her 3 memories over the course of 18 seconds, I guess. One is Aldrin lying for dead in the battle. The second one is... Oh, this is going to make it so shitty for our relationship. Sorry, Anika.
Shit.
The second one is him. Yeah, the second one is him plowing the fields, and the third one is him murdering these 2 goblin people when he was a kid.
Okay.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made, yeah.
A new follower.
New follower.
It fucking better be. This is deserving of it, okay?
This is the best shit ever. Oh my god, I'm like,
Grade A roleplay here right now.
I want to die.
Annika obviously gets inspiration. Aldrin already has it because he doesn't spend it enough.
Double inspiration.
If anyone in the crowd wants to give Aldrin extra inspiration, just $3. Or 300 bits. I could use bits too. I like bits.
In response to those memories, once it's over, Annika's just going to sit back in this seat of this mechanical servant.
There, I showed you the truth.
I believe you.
Thank you. I'm glad you do. I'm sorry that they were so real, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you have a safe night, and I thank you again for trusting me.
She doesn't say anything. She's not looking she's looking sort of off to the side or down at the ground at the moment.
Aldrin kind of pats Anika on the head and then goes to sleep. Goes down to sleep, I guess.
And Annika backs off her mechanical servant after a bit and just kind of sits in the saddle.
And just as Annika sits down, Ebeneer wakes up with a snort. Oh. I guess it's my watch. You going to sleep now?
Yeah.
Annika?
Yeah.
Oh, quiet. Nothing happened.
There was some noises off, and she points in the direction that the hags came from, or that they returned from, and just be like, "They keep an eye out, yeah."
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been relatively quiet here. I've been quite amazed about how we haven't had much encounters in the middle of the night. I'm quite happy for that. You okay?
Yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just tired.
Okay. Well, you off to Goblin Dreamland. I'll keep watch.
Okay, thanks. And at some point she'll stay in the saddle, but just like get her bedroll out and like wrap it around her, and eventually, after a long time, like just sitting there, will eventually drift off into sleep.
Beautiful.
Well, that was
Ebony will read his book.
very intense.
We are intense.
I really don't know what to say to that.
Oh.
I've been
That was
blindsided as a
good.
DM. Good job, Matthew.
That was fucking awesome.
Did it
The
again.
question is, which time did Matthew lie?
That was
Dimmy.
very-
Dimmy
That
donates
was-
$6 and says inspiration for both of Annika and Aldrin. So you guys are doubled up on inspiration right now.
Hey.
Thank you for the $6, Dimmy, and thank Annika and Aldrin for that great whatever the fuck just happened.
That was so good. Ah.
All right. So the night otherwise goes by uneventfully. I might give you guys some experience from that Sea Hags later, but you guys, like, there was no fighting involved.
We avoided it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So Pitikwi gets up, camp is packed away. Let's see if he finally... Oh, fuck. You guys are no longer lost.
Oh, thank
As
God.
I say so. Good lord.
you
Well,
actually would have.
geez.
You guys have wandered toward the coast. But Pitikwi seems to have gotten his bearings again. Just barely. You know what? I'm gonna use my complication point on that. Because I'm fucking tired of yeah. So which ways do you guys want to go?
Throne Gate, right? That's where we're headed.
Right, yeah. We can follow
Yes,
the coast from it.
It would seem that we got a little off course. We'll no more than a day's dispersion. There are ways we can speed things up later on.
So you're saying you got lost?
Perhaps a bit.
No. Perhaps. I think you definitely got lost.
Yes. He walks off. All right, Jolts donates $10, saying that was amazing. That gives you well, you've got options. What you want to do with that?
Oh yeah, that's right. There's multiple options for $10, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yes.
You could just.
Treasure.
Yeah, you could.
Hey,
You could
but
add,
that means I have 2 add or remove monster tokens then at this point.
That's also valid. Also, I just realized that the. Oh god, I just moved shit. Why is the Twitch alert up in the top left? That's not right. God damn it, Discord.
I just want to say that was
Stop
some
moving.
movie quality voice acting and movie quality drama.
Yeah, that was really good.
Trista carried that.
Trister
Die,
Trister
lie.
donates $3, giving Aldrin yet another inspiration
Oh,
because Matthew deserves it. Thank you
All
for
the
the
love.
$3, and Annika, you have 2. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you.
and Aldrin has 3, and
Oh man.
Jolts has control over 2 monsters, or the ability to add or remove 2 monsters in the future. But let's
Don't worry, I won't horribly kill us all.
let's continue on in the traveling then.
Yes. Oh wait, I have to deduct food. Let me before I do
Yes,
that. And
deduct like 2 more days of food.
2 more days of food and insect compile.
Oh man, this is gonna be a good one.
Oh god.
It's 8 rations, right?
Four people eating it.
So you had come upon a crumbling house.
Oh, this just looks bad.
Give me a marching order. Actually, I'm just gonna... You guys are kind of lagging. Patiqui has gone around. While you guys... there's vroom vroom. You said that you wanted to reveal the name in character, but you have yet to do so.
I did, and I was going to. I might just give you it because I don't know how it's going to happen now. Annika's not in a super great frame of mind.
Annika, what the hell is that thing called?
There we go.
Thank you. Annika's really distracted.
Annika? Annika? Little goblin?
What? Hey, watch it.
Okay, well, at least you are awake. The giant arachnid that you're riding on. What,
Yeah.
What, does it have a name?
Yeah, I called him Nigel. It's...
Nigel?
Yeah.
What?
It's got reasons.
Nigel.
That was the name of my first grade teacher.
That must have been a long time ago.
It was probably more your first year of grammar school.
Well, I can see your wit is still with you, no matter how tired you are.
Organize yourselves in traveling order on this map.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Which way are we going, and which way did we come from?
You guys. Well, I guess you guys are going this way.
Going towards the water.
You guys have kind of diverted southways a bit. So you guys are coming from the north. Going around a small bog, you find a set of ruins that have mostly sunken into the swamp.
Toussaint, why do you never shave that? And points at the chest hair. Doesn't it get very humid in the jungle with all that around you?
Are you kidding? This is a point of pride. The ladies love it.
Yeah, but what ladies are they in Zendrik?
So is this your guys? How is this your guys' layout?
Are we heading north to south?
You guys are heading north to south. Yes.
Cool.
So I'm in the back.
Okay.
So Tranquility's at the front, and at the moment Annika's at the back.
So consider Patiqui and his guys over here. And
Like, why are they over here?
Tranquility's in the front.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
I'm just saying,
Tranquility.
you never know when you are going to come across ladies, even out in this jungle.
Perhaps
as-
those dark-skinned drow will come out and fall all over you, Toussaint.
And as you say that, Tranquility, you take a step on a tile, and it gives way before you, and a bunch of stones before you crumble, as if the ground underneath has been carved out.
Oh no!
Followed by a very loud buzzing sound coming up from beneath.
Oh, that's less pleasant.
It gets more and more violent as wasps by the thousands start pouring out of this hole.
Wasps?
Oh, no.
Oh,
It's okay. We've got insect repellent.
Yes,
we
of
do
course.
we have been using the repellent.
They're angry as fuck.
Quick, light the incense. They won't be able to come close then.
We didn't get any
We
incense.
needed to get incense. Creep bought the wrong incense.
I hold up the blocks of incense and says, I thought they were the same.
No, he got the right incense just for the wrong purpose.
Yeah.
Then the ground opens up as something pushes through from this underground wasp's nest. A wasp 4 feet long with a stinger the size of your fist hovers threateningly in the air.
I don't like the look of that.
I have to say, Annika, if your spider was going to get to the first combat, it seems fitting that she's fighting insects.
And initiative is being rolled.
As much as I would love to say, when I have surprise on this, I'm sure I stepped on them. They were surprised.
I guess
As it
forgot to
as
do a
it
long
comes out of
rest.
me, could I have done telepathy before, like as it was coming out, or did it just come out and straight up attack us?
It's just come out and has its stinger ready and is flying
Oh,
forward.
You
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah, okay.
Let me see. I love Derek and Brandon's music, but they don't have much battle music to go off of.
Nathan Matthews died.
Oh man.
You don't need battle music if you're Christian. Sorry. I mean, it's not like I even have an issue. It's just a thing. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I love it.
Before I start doing like amazing atheist memes or some shit like
Oh,
that.
please no.
If I get to that point,
Oh.
kill me.
Yeah, I will.
I will try my best.
All right, Aldrin, you have the first go.
Matthew, you know your video died, right?
Yeah, my
laptop
laptop
memory.
overheated.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So yeah, Aldrin, can I use telepathy?
I believe it's a bonus action. I think, or no, it's just a
Yes.
thing. Who is typing? I'm gonna cut off your fingers. Don't do that.
It's just a thing. So can I like do it as a free action, I guess, or something like that?
Yeah, just what are you saying?
Aldrin kind of puts his hand in a gentle way and says, "That was an accident."
They can't speak any languages.
Bollocks.
All you get is anger.
Same. So Aldrin kind of goes back, and goes back further, and then hops onto this rune, I guess. Can I
It's
hop onto
about
it? Or is it like
that's like an 8-foot wall, like crumbling ruins, crumbling wall ruins.
Oh, okay. So instead of going up here, then can I go here or go around here?
Around where?
This
You
this here.
started here. Where do you go?
Okay, so go here,
Okay.
and then I take out my great bow, and then I realize I can't get a good enough shot, so I move back here.
Okay. I'm not sure what you're doing.
Neither,
A
honestly.
soul knife who refuses to use his soul knives anymore. Tranquility.
Wait, I was gonna fire a shot.
Oh, fire shot then.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, he takes out his. My great bow has been removed. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, he takes out his great bow and fires a shot at the giant wasp.
Where is your
For some
great
reason,
bow?
it's been removed.
Oh, it's not
Don't know.
equipped. There it is.
Okay, sweet. Thank you very much. So yeah, takes it out and goes. Badam. I hit.
Oh no!
Yes.
What's just a giant 40-foot square over here?
Who knows?
Are they not prone?
No, they are not. They are immune to
And
prone.
then- And then he runs back behind here.
Okay. Tranquility. Bees. Wasps.
I kind of look at Ebenezer like, do I know Ebenezer has like a fireball or something?
You've seen it and use it before, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've seen me use it.
Then I'm going. What's the lighting situation?
It is early. It's like mid-morning.
So it's pretty bright out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to put the hurt on the big guy
Okay.
with a. Oh, do I have magical? Yes, no. Yes, no. What?
What?
I was trying to figure out why. Nothing. I have the same issue that he has, which is my stuff isn't equipped.
Okay. It's there.
All right, so take. No, why did I attack myself?
I don't know. Why did you attack yourself?
Okay.
That is a hit, though.
All right, so I lay down the hurt on that thing, and I am going to bring.
Okay.
And then
You smack it
Oh.
twice with your knobbly quarterstaff, and you crack its light chitin, and it drops to the ground, bleeding back into the hole of the hive.
Oh, thank God. Do this, and I'm going to do my Step of the Wind thing and bonus action disengage.
Okay.
As I... Oh, is that a wall? Yeah, that's a wall, whatever.
Just start your movement over again for the token. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Who is next? He's Creep. Creep, it is your turn.
I was muted. I am going to help my companion. And actually, no, you're far out of there. I don't need to do that spell particularly anymore. That's the original plan. Well, if that's no longer needed, I will take a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
And I will extend my hand outward and launch a cascade of magic missiles.
All right. What level?
There's about 3, 4, 5, 6 total. I can get 3 or 4 missiles from level 1. It was 3, right?
3.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
starts at level 1.
All right. I guess for the moment I'll just fire a level 1. I don't want
Alright.
to waste spell slots.
So roll that without targeting anybody, and we'll apply that to whichever targets you choose. 3 damage each. How many to which?
I cascade all 3 of them at the injured insect to the right.
All right.
Magic missile's more useful than I remember it ever being.
You blast
great.
them and take out many of the wasps, unable to avoid its effects, as these like little magic skulls come in and just grab them and crush them.
I like it. And as I'm firing these, I'm like I'm walking backwards to get my back to the big thing that can defend me, and also, of course, Toussaint.
All right, swarm of insects is going after Tranquility. Oh. Come on, work with me. There we go. Really should. Can I? Yeah. Gotta adjust this a bit. Sorry there. That's gonna hit. So a bunch of bees come in and sting you. What's up?
No.
Wow.
No. Ebonier, as the bees come flying at Ebonier points his hand towards the front of the breeze.
They come to me.
Right, I know. Rotates in front of them, and as the bees go to sting, they suddenly appear just to the left, as if they've gone through space weirdly and attacked just to the left of Tranquility.
You
That's
use
sick as
your
fuck.
bend luck.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yo!
That becomes a 15, which does not hit. Swarm
That
Insect
is awesome!
3 is going to fly after Creep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. I'm doing this wrong. They got a range of 0.
Ah,
Oh, they can get on you.
Yeah.
big tranquility.
Let me... I'll put them in the corner of squares to do this.
Alright.
So, yeah, time...
camera again, Matthew?
Yeah, I don't know. It just keeps
It's
moving
on
it.
something now. It's on something now. to
Never
prevent it
satisfied.
overheating.
Well, that's going to be missed. Nigel.
Nigel! Old Nige. So I'm on him, yeah?
Okay.
So if I move, he moves. Other way around. If he moves, I move.
If he moves, you move.
Yeah, so we'll go in a this way's direction because people are big and annoying. He's just gonna get himself right up in this grill here.
All right.
Yeah. Chuck there. Thank you.
Yeah, putting things adjacent is a way easier way than putting things on top of each other.
Putting him direct on, yeah. So he's going to just, at a shouted command in Goblin from Annika, just flail his claws in a just flat side out, trying to squash as many as possible at number
Alright.
6. So this is going to be. Oh man, do I have to select the text? This is weird as hell. Oh,
You crit,
Nice.
you crit
Oh,
the
nice.
swarm of bees. Your the claw, which it says bite, but I guess it's a claw because he doesn't have pincers.
yeah, I can change that in a
Yeah,
bit.
it just flares with fire and deals 11 damage to poor rolls, very poor rolls, but deal 11
Yeah.
damage to them. getting rid of a bunch of them.
That's gonna be it.
All right. Swarm of insects, whatever, is going to fly.
Wait, the swarm that flew onto me, did they not attack me?
They did. They missed. They got in that one.
Oh, okay.
This one is also
Okay.
going to fly into Sans space. You're being double teamed.
Tranquility, but thank you.
18.
Ow.
As
Got a
your...
nickel for every name Tranquility's
Oops.
been called today.
No, I didn't want to... Oh, man. What the hell?
You did it too. Okay.
Yeah. They didn't have that much health left. There we go. You take 4 points of damage as what few bees are left in that swarm bite you. Toussaint.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, Toussaint doesn't like bees.
They're
sting
wasps,
him.
technically.
They make things swell up and not in ways he'd intend.
Yeah.
So he's gonna just kind of step over in front of Ebonir
Okay.
and grab a flask of oil from his little bandolier of handy dandy stuff. Probably throw it at Swarm of Insects 1.
I'm not sure it's gonna be that... Well,
With you know, maybe.
this wall is like 6 or 7 feet tall.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, take that back then. Yeah, I kind of just assumed a short wall, and I don't know why.
Fair.
No, he'll probably show off how awesome he is, I guess, with his sword and dagger.
Okay.
Trying to get these things off of Crete for whatever reason.
just slightly slapping the shit out of Creep. Just smack.
Stay
Hold
still.
still. I've got this. That is a hit, and you get sneak attack against him. Don't
Man,
ask
you
me
are
how.
Really good at,
Don't ask me
man,
how,
you're
but you
really
do.
good at scaring those
Oops.
things. Holy
Wrong,
shit!
Wrong button. Damn it.
No one ever expects to jump.
just roll normal damage, and we can apply that.
I'm getting like a huge amount of lag, and I think it's on my system.
So yeah, you swat away all of the bees in an instant. Except,
I love the idea that you skewer all of them.
actually, no, you don't get rid of all of them. You get rid of most of them.
My,
Oh, does it like resist it?
Yeah,
Piercing, yeah.
physical
my
damage
daggers and
isn't
stuff
that
are gone
effective.
off of my sheet for some reason.
What's gone?
Like I had like daggers and like parrying daggers.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
unequipped?
Yeah, a lot of our shit got
If-
unequipped.
No, if you're on combat mode, it only shows the stuff you have equipped.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah, so I'll parrying dagger as bonus action.
All right,
Just all
that is a
fury
hit.
and blades.
Stab a bee.
Got it.
Do you have 2-weapon fighting? No.
I don't.
Okay, so that would have been a -5 on that, which
Oh right.
would have been 3 damage, which means they're still not dead. Because that would have been turned to 1 damage. Which one is that?
Yeah.
God, I'm having so much problems right now.
We're doing
Okay,
good.
number
Cool.
3. Number 3
It's
is
been a
on
while
Creep.
since I did things with melee.
They're fine.
I love how we're
let's
all
just-
ranged heavy. That's why I didn't drop darkness.
Swear to God, if you drop darkness,
All right,
No,
Ebony.
no. I figured Ebonir would pull something amazing out of his hat. And,
Ebonir-
Yeah, Ebonir runs over to the left.
Run through
And,
over the overbrush.
Right, and he's kind of tripping over himself. He's not really great at this. And he holds up his library stamp with the wand tied to it. And a flame starts to appear, and it goes blue, and he goes, Attica, duck! And we'll launch a fireball to hit these 3 swarms in the back.
Fair. Let's target all of them. Roll
Annika
the
ducks, by the way.
roll the casts.
Uh,
They all
I
fail.
yeah.
I literally just imagine the whistle.
It's gonna back up. Yeah, it's only gonna get those 3.
Yeah, that's fair. So roll that damage. They are all immediately incinerated. By the way, I have turned it so that we are now using random monster HP to add a little
that's
more
cool.
diversity, because it does it automatically, which means I don't have to do anything else.
Nice.
Okay, that's-
Annika.
Yeah, well, the big line of targets she was going to try and aim at is gone. So she'll, like, go to load her thunder cannon, and rather than just loading in a shot, she'll probably, like, just load the powder in, and, like, pour a bit more in quickly before she does this. So we'll apply that, and then we'll shoot at this swarm here, hoping to just incinerate the rest of them with the muzzle flash itself.
That hits. And you get rid of the last one's covering creep, like making creep's ocular or auditory sensors ring.
Nice.
Aldrin,
like,
it is your
swing
turn.
my hand. Brian,
So yeah, Aldrin, his eyes flash and his weapon takes on a slightly transparent decor, and he pulls back, runs over here.
I love
And
how we're like
aim.
actually not on the grid, but we're like on the like weird midpoint of the grid.
You're gonna
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna have
No,
some
it's just
problems with that
Aldrin
because
that's-
of Ebonir.
Of course, sorry.
You can
Yes.
get up there.
And then aims at the swarm of insects. Oops.
All right, you have half cover to deal with because of tranquility. They're like in his
I'm
space.
I'm a good shot. I
believe
say
you.
that.
What are you aiming with your great bow?
Oh,
Oh,
like
It's
I
just so big that it takes out a bunch of
Oh, shit.
it's like a line of wasps on this arrow that he's like pierced through multiple of them.
I accidentally aimed at the wrong. I mean, I aimed at the low HP swarm.
That's
And then
fine.
Boom.
Yeah, you hit a bunch of bees that just get skewered and kind of vanish as if fading off out of existence.
whoa!
It's kind of disturbing.
Wait,
take out a bit of
You
masonry
did a
as well.
psychic arrow? That's fucking awesome.
Psychic arrows, man.
Tranquility.
They're crazy.
All right,
Still
It
being
so
screams
attacked.
as it goes past.
Attacked by bees.
so I'm just going to let my chi flow through me as basically I am one with the darkness now and go Booyakasha. Oh no. I mean I go Booyakasha.
That'll do it.
There it is.
Wow.
Smack a bee.
Oh no.
That's for very little damage.
I just imagine Tranquility doing Karate Kid with his fingers, where he's like,
No, he gets out a pair of chopsticks to catch one of them.
Oh
He
my
does
God, that's
the Miyagi.
So yeah, you
Oh my
smack one.
Okay. Fuck. I'm having a real bad time here. So I'm just going to once again use another key point here and using the darkness to pull some matrix type shit. I just take the dodge bonus action.
You dodge the flies.
Yeah. Just holy shit! I'm good at dodging this.
Creep.
I am going to just I give a nod to Annika and Toussaint and I give a nod to you two and say thank you very much. I owe you one later for this. I'll then step here, and I will walk my way over here, like the creepy old man that I am. And since it doesn't really give me reach, and this is just flavor text, I take my quarterstaff and I poke it into the middle of the swarm, and then apply shocking grasp to it to basically create the equivalency of a bug zapper.
All right,
God damn.
roll to hit.
All right.
That is another critical hit.
Man, we are getting these
How
out
do you like
right the
that
fuck away,
shit?
aren't we?
Poor bees.
Bugs up is super
Those
effective.
poor bees. And you zap
Whoa.
away the last of the bees as they
You
collapse.
it's like one of those like bug zappers, and they're all attracted to it. So they all
That
like
is
you
so
like
pretty.
it, like ignite it in like lightning, and they all zoom into it and get.
That is the
So-
best. That is absolutely the best.
So Tranquility's fighting back the bees, and then I just walk up. I just walk in, poke my staff in the middle of them, and all of a sudden, and then they all just fall to the ground next to Christy.
Well, if our
You
mission
get,
to
like,
capture
through my
the
experience.
well, if our mission to acquire the demonic regalia fails, you will make a great exterminator.
He gives a nod. It's a treasured career. Yes.
All right, you guys leave. There's not really much to say here. You killed like most of a colony of wasps. There's still quite a few in there, but they aren't attacking you.
We actually don't want to fuck with them. They really wanted to fuck with us.
Yeah, they were angry wasps. You know wasps.
Let us not step near that hive again. Shall we?
Please and thank you.
Yes.
Let's shop.
All right. Well, speaking of stepping on wasps, we're gonna head to our break.
Good segue.
Already?
That's a
Good segue.
So we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, yeah.
Through video.
So they can still hear us.
Oh
Okay.
no! Yes. Oh
Oh
shit!
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh God.
I think it's just liking a bit, right?
Doyfam donates $25.
God damn it!
Just saying, ah.
God damn it, Doyfam.
He's got it in for Nigel.
He does want. He wants Nigel's. You're gonna have to build Nigel too.
It's not going to happen.
So I apologize.
brother.
I don't know why, but apparently video chat, my mute no longer works. Like I have mute on my headset. That's why you're hearing everything. Because I put mute on, but it's not actually. I don't know what changed, but it's not picking it up.
What about the Discord mute sort of thing?
No, that's what I'm doing now. If I put on Discord mute, it works. But like I
see.
just like without even thinking, I just always put this on.
Mhm.
God.
That's still pretty. Yeah, I get you, my dude. Still pretty rough.
Hey, Rick.
So you
Yes.
guys couldn't hear me when I was saying stuff there, could you?
No.
No.
Cool. So my mine still works. So Orion's walked away, but I'm going to say blame his hardware.
Yeah.
Rick, I had a question.
It's OS X, man. It's
Based
OS
off
X.
of something that, based off of what me and Demi were talking about, is it possible that I could basically just add together the two donations and do the magic item thing?
Ed.
Don't you bring me into
Rick's
this?
just turned his mic up, his camera up, so
No,
I think he's.
I was stretching and I didn't want to reveal that I'm not wearing any pants.
Oh, I know.
Pants?
We know.
Weren't you
Well-
the one who told us to all put on pants for this?
I'm wearing underpants.
Do
I
as
don't
I
like
say,
this.
not as I do.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
How do I impose?
man, this has been
how
a
do I
great
add-
session. Holy shit.
How do I add the dodge
This
action?
has been a great.
to
This has been a really good
effect?
session.
Yeah. so-
The effect is literally just dodge.
So I just type in dodge, and it'll just like
Yeah.
one capital D, and then the rest is lowercase, or all dodge capital.
You can. It doesn't matter. It applies either way.
All right.
So, Matthew,
Yes,
hope
I
you
suppose if you really want to add them together, I would allow it.
You were saying?
I hope you enjoyed ruining everything.
That was the best shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm still confused.
Annika was so excited to like explain this mechanical servant. Now she just doesn't feel like it.
She's dead inside. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. God damn.
You're not.
I mean, I as a person loved it. I think that was great, and
I'm
I wasn't expecting that today
Okay,
from
so
anyone. But
so jolts, you could indeed add those together and add an item from table F to the next loot.
I
Which
am.
is- Pretty extreme.
Yeah, I'm between either that or actually getting some goddamn humanoids for my necromancy.
ooh, do that. That's a good idea, actually. Like you've got you can put two humanoids into an encounter. We'll have to kill them, but like,
I mean, table F is pretty good.
Yeah, like both are really good options, and I like what Trister's saying though too.
so the question you have to ask is how long until Daifan betrays us and you can kill him for his corpse.
Doifem, I will make you a Death Knight. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll.
Can I be
I'm
a
sure
Death
that'll
Knight?
work.
I want to be a Death Knight.
You can be, because
Stop using the great bow and get in there with your soul knives.
No, Rick, no.
You can now recover psi points by killing things with them.
So, you know what I can't recover? My health when getting hit by giants.
Now
Fuck
now you can grant things disadvantage with your martial air thing.
Can I? Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can, and I can make them hit themselves.
You know what? I don't want to break the balancing of the game right now.
What
so
balancing?
I think
There's no balance.
Yeah, we just fought some wasps as level 6 characters. Like,
Yeah.
and they almost killed Tranquility.
Hey, man, hey Matthew, you should definitely get up there because I'm going to be doing that bend luck all the time.
It's going to be sick, but at the same time, I do not want to chance it because I'm a fragile boy.
Yeah, I'm honestly just waiting for Anika to load on the heaviest shot possible, miss, and then do the bend luck on the bullet.
That'll
be
perfect.
awesome. I'll start doing that more then, because I've got so many abilities to increase my damage. I'm a one-trick pony, but it's a damn good trick.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm a one-trick pony in combat. Now I've got a spider with pincers.
We got an awesome spider.
Now you're two one-trick ponies.
My leggy boy.
I am also really jazzed about my new spell, so it'll be fun when it comes to effect.
Rick.
That's
so
me.
The mechanical servant is read-only, so I can't change his stuff.
Yes, but I don't think I can change that.
Oh. Okay. Oh, is it just... Okay, cool. Fair.
So you want to make...
I was just literally going to change the name of Bite. But that's cool. It doesn't matter all that much.
Is that because it's not a PC?
Did it. What?
What?
Yeah. Yes. Actually. Is everyone back? People are leaving.
This is intermittently back and not.
I'm
Matthew's
here.
refilling his tea.
I see jolts.
Can't see
Oh
Demi.
my god.
Oh, Mr. Bitters
Yeah,
died
you know
again.
what? Rick,
That's me.
I am going to message you what I want to spend those points on.
All right.
Keeping it in the dark.
I am googling Discord OSX low FPS chat low FPS, and I'm not
Yeah,
getting
how
much.
the solution? It sucks that your Discord keeps restarting bitters.
I don't know if he's here.
Oh, all right, great.
Well, because he's not put his camera back on. He usually does. I say
Oh,
usually.
makes
He did
sense.
it before.
Hey, can you guys watch my video for a second? I'm gonna try something here.
Yes,
Sure.
I can. I'll get my face very close because my eyesight's terrible.
Wear glasses.
Was that better FPS, or is that still shitty?
That was
Still
so pretty bad.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
I'll fulfill your damn request.
Lich or Beholder?
Why not both?
You're still going slow though, Orion. If that's what you.
No,
Oh shit!
yeah.
He has glasses too. The legend.
These are my backup pair because my other pair are over there and I can't reach them. And they're also
mean,
too
you-
close to my eyes.
You can reach them, but effort, right? Wait, do you have like a circular desk or something? Do you have like?
I don't know what you're talking about.
For some reason, I just
I actually.
like it looked like you have like a circular desk.
Oh, what you mean, like
Like-
right around here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, so my desk is here. This right here is a pile of books with my laptop's case on it, with my laptop on top of that, and then
Beautiful.
this is my bed with so much stuff on it right now. My
Beautiful.
God, there we
It's
go.
top notch.
The actual glasses.
Looking suave.
No, shut up, Dofam, stop it. Oh, he can't hear us, damn it. Can't tell him to
Can't
not
hear
give us a
He
beholder.
can. He can.
Can he?
Oh, we can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shut up, Dofam.
That damn it,
No, I'm
really
not
like
kidding.
this.
Keep giving Rick money.
We'll suffer through whatever we have to.
Oh, yes, you will.
Rather, our characters will.
This game, man.
I know.
I love it. It makes me want to play like more games because I'm like, but then I've never played a game that's been as heavy into
Yeah,
RP as I always have,
same.
which
Or
I'm
is it-
very glad of.
Our stories are very involved right now.
Really good.
I was thinking like after last session, like Orion really surprised me thinking back with how much his character's changed.
So much. It's so
'Cause, like,
much.
Enroth was very like it was the character very much that you were playing that was like
Oh,
very
yeah.
reserved and like quiet, and then you come out with Ebony and you're like entirely different. I love it. It's great. Very surprising.
It's
10 out of 10.
the acting range. So.
Thank you. I'm still. I'm waiting for the hell that Rick is going to put on Ebonier. I think that'll be the fun part when that starts to really come out.
Oh no, it's but even though Ebenez's changed so much since when he was first introduced as well, which is wonderful.
Yeah, he's kind of gone to the dark side a little.
Well, funnily
Really?
enough, so is Aldrin, eh?
Yeah.
What?
And two-
What?
Oh! You guys have gone to the dark
Hey.
side.
All right. If everyone's back, we should continue.
Bitters
That's
is
true.
either dead
Tranquility
or...
has-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bitters is dead.
Mr. Bitters is muted.
I
Tranquility
just
just
has
also
gone
not got his
full
video
dark
on,
Jedi.
so I think
He's
he's
gone
still
full
there.
Sith.
I just want to add, Alden is the only, I mean, and Toussaint, I guess, but is the only good person so far. I mean, like, kind. Sorry,
Excuse me.
No,
Sorry.
fine.
Excuse me.
Tranquility's good. He's just misguided. That's all.
No.
Yeah, hey, what about me? I'm good.
No.
You're a fucking necromancer. Shut the fuck up.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
I
I just
think
I
you
just
haven't-
double checked. I've got the good alignment.
I wonder what's going to happen when you
I
have
actually
the
forgot.
first dead zombie, because I imagine Ebonier's going to have a very strong reaction to that.
I actually have gone towards what was it? I went towards. I think I'm true neutral right now, but
Sounds about right.
I think I'm going to try to, for my plot. I'm going to try to change that into E. That's fine.
Ooh.
I have hit my October goal for donations already
Nice.
Whoa!
Sweet.
Yeah.
of $100.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
But
Thank
I would
you
like to say that
very
the
much to
$6,
everyone.
the $6 I donated, that was totally you.
So,
You-
well, no,
you
I
paid.
gave you those dollars to spend as you want. It's not my fault you gave them back to me.
And once again, I thank you.
PayPal doesn't mind either because they got a chunk out of each transaction.
Each transaction.
So the lich will not appear in the Tomb of Horrors, and so sad. What the fuck are you? What?
Hey, the legendary Bitters has returned.
I
Hey, he's back.
All right, let us
Lord,
continue.
Oh, and Matthew, you're once again in the witness protection program.
It's so hot. The lamp is so goddamn hot. I had to turn off for a second.
Oh, fair enough. I'm going to go back to not being able to see but looking cooler.
voice like this so that we can understand you
I cannot talk for reasons. I just sound like a really bad Indian
Darren,
accent guy.
Just pretend to talk and we'll voice over you.
okay.
It was when I was 12 that I first learned that I liked men.
All right.
Yeah,
Same.
mistakes were made.
So the day drags on. Doivan kind of comes back and is like, "You really should hurry." But Tikwi isn't one to dilly dally. Dala also went off without you, so you join back up with them. Let's roll for the next part of the day. Nothing happens.
Can I do something while we're walking?
No.
I mean, you can maybe chew bubblegum, but I'd have to make you roll a check for anything more.
Right. No, I mean the sending stone.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the sending stone.
Which
the one?
one?
The one that's supposed to go to Lady Dahlia,
Lady Dolorith.
to Lady Dolores.
Wow, you're just conflating our female companions.
Right, and send a quick message, and the message is can you please check that Dahlia is okay?
Who is Dahlia?
No,
Dahlia.
it wasn't Dahlia.
Dala,
right? It
Dala.
Was, Dala, yeah.
So Dala
no,
is with you.
It
I
wasn't
don't
Dala,
know
it was
What?
Fela.
You mean Phil?
No.
Oh, you mean Dala? Okay.
I mean
Dala-
Dala.
Dala Arand is traveling with you.
Is she
I
though?
don't
No.
know that.
Yeah. He's
I
thinking
don't
there's
trust
another
that that's
Rakshasa
Dala.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, in fairness, we did spend how long with
Bennett.
Bennett.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
before we're like, oh, it's not Bennett.
Fucking Rick Sashes, man.
All right. So you don't get any response right away, but as you finally head for camp, you do get a message back. You get a message from Lady Dolorith herself. I can assure you, I made sure that Dala was not a doppelganger or anything of the sort before I sent her off with you. I'm not. She.
Or he's changed that.
I can assure you that the Dala that is with you is very much the real Dala.
Okay, I'll leave it at that.
Plus, House Orion does, well... Let's just leave it at that. And then she cuts off. As if she's about to say something, and then... Oops, forgot. 25-word limit.
Yeah.
I'm deducting 4 more vials and 4 more,
Alright.
Sounds good.
because it's another day.
So you guys rest down for the night. Start a fire.
Let me know when you guys are out of insect repellent, because I still got the 6 on me.
So give me a watch order. Doing the same as last night?
Aldrin offers to take the whole watch.
No.
Ebonier's going to take a watch.
Okay.
Annika's not going to say anything, but if he's taking, like, as long as Aldrin's awake, Annika's going to try and stay awake.
Okay, so
Alright,
I guess
so-
Aldrin will take the second watch.
So who's first?
Ebonier will go first.
And then Aldrin, and then...
I'll take third.
And then...
Yeah, he can take the rest, right? Because only 4 hours needed for
Yeah, that's fair.
Warfage, right?
Toussaint's enjoying letting everybody else do it.
Of course.
Yeah, he's just
Also
like,
fair.
he's like,
Also
oh,
fair.
it's so good.
I would think Toussaint was a Rakshasa if he took a watch.
So as the lot of you are sitting, before you've all gone to bed, as you guys are like eating your dinner, Doivan actually comes over and after all of the tents are up and sits down, plopping himself on a log. You can hear it like grumble underneath the weight of him and his armor, which he's. It's honestly kind of weird that he's wearing this heavy armor in this hot jungle. I've been forgetting to roll for weather.
I'm sorry. Are we on a long rest? Are we after a long rest after the... No, because Bees was this day. Okay.
Okay, the weather is fair.
Nice.
So
Almost as fair as Toussaint.
It's not very fair that he's not taking any watches or paying for anything.
So Doivan is actually partway out of his armor. He's got the breastplate and the arms off. Hasn't gotten out of the legs yet. And he actually takes out a pipe and lights it, lights a stick on the campfire and lights it up and starts smoking some really strong smelling tobacco. This ain't your friend's tobacco. It is still tobacco. Don't get me wrong. It ain't wacky tobacco.
Sure, right.
He's not
wacky backy.
He's no wacky backy here. But it does fill the camp with the smell of tobacco smoke. Who's sitting closest to him?
Ebonier. And Ebonier's using Mage Hand now to pinch his nose. He does not like the smell of tobacco at all.
Sorry if it bothers you, Professor.
Well, I'm not a professor. I was a librarian. Thank you. And yes, it does bother me. Would you mind sitting over there, please? At least sit downwind so I don't have to breathe that smelling.
I'll be through it in a few minutes. I think you can handle it. You are traveling through the jungles of Zendrick, after all.
Okay, yes, but isn't it customary for the employee to grant to the wishes of the employer.
I'm not your employee. I work for Petiqui.
You guys got to choose there, Ebonir.
Particularly works for us, consequently. And Ebonir stands up and moves to the other side of the fire and sits down with a huff.
What is this you're smoking? I could really use some of this.
Oh, god damn it.
It works so well.
This tobacco is grown in Droam, actually. Don't get much exports out of it, but them gnolls there know how to grow a mean tobacco.
No, really?
You'd be surprised.
I would.
Do you have a pipe or anything? Do you have rolling
no.
papers? Okay. Then you're kind of shit out of luck.
Yeah, no, he really just wanted Ebonir repellent.
We've got two kinds of repellent with us.
Aldrin abuses his mystic abilities to go way up in the air and then fall without taking damage.
I mean, to be
He's a
fair,
full
I would
seeker.
do it too.
Are you bored, Aldrin, or are you just showing off?
No, I think it's a bit of both. I've never flown before. It's so feels wonderful.
You still haven't, by the way, told me how you gained those psionic abilities.
Did I not? I thought I did.
No, don't try that again. You haven't said
tried.
anything.
I tried, and
No, you
refused.
tried to invade my mind with
No.
your whatever abilities. Speak, Aldrin. You still have command of the English of the common language, do you not? How did you get those abilities?
If you are arguing just a week out from Stormreach, how do you expect to survive the Menectaroon?
We are
This
not
is pretty
arguing.
default for us, to be honest.
I say, and
What do a lot of you call yourselves anyway?
Oh shit!
Most companies have sort of a calling card or a symbol. It's not often people go into the jungle without trying to make a name for themselves.
I don't think we ever came up with a name, did we?
Does a name really suit us? I think I like identity, individuality. I think that's important.
Oh yes, but perhaps something to call upon us as a group, especially for the Lorith, would be nice.
Toussaint and the ladies, huh?
Hey,
You wish.
hey.
I think that's the name of the whorehouse you're going to buy when you get older.
Head on sells it.
Well, okay. Yeah, we're from Sean.
I mean, well, technically I am, I guess. Yes.
Well, let's see. There's 6 of us.
What about Nigel?
Yes,
Don't
let us
think
call
he-
ourselves Nigel.
I mean, I think that's a better name than I don't like names, frankly. I think they are pointless.
But a title would be nice.
A title? Some titles for individuals.
Uh,
Mr. Toussaint Valentin de Champs. Lord Toussaint Valentin de Champs. See, it just sounds pretentious. But it'll fit in.
Daddy.
Well,
Toussaint.
yes.
Well,
the 6.
The good, the bad, and the Ebonir.
I quite like that one. I mean, I think that is all fitting too, but I like it. It's very fitting. No.
Well, why don't we just came up with a name for now, and then if we think of a better one, we can do that later.
I suppose if we have to.
We are capturing the. We are off looking for the regalia, are we not? Perhaps we can incorporate something along that.
Yes, but what happens when you were finished hunting the regalia?
Oh god, let's
See,
just keep this simple. For now, why don't we just call ourselves like the Shawnites or something? The Shawn Defenders, the Shawn 6. The Shawn 6, how about that? Does that have a ring to it?
I guess I think that's most fitting, to be frank. Sean 6 has a nice ring to it.
Yes.
I like it.
Okay. Shawn
Simple.
6, until we come up with a better name.
Yeah.
Not
well,
very
something.
grandiose, though, is it? I mean, if you want a name for yourself, if you want something that people can remember,
Are
I
we
mean,
really
if we pull this
grandiose?
off, if we're going to be saviors, We're gonna,
Oh god.
have the world in our debt.
No.
Sean saviors. I mean,
No, we
I
just
like
all
that.
sound like Toussaint, so full of ourselves.
Oh, come on, you are suggesting Sharon sex?
in your
So,
accent,
I'm pretty sure
that'll be
you're-
fine.
I'm pretty sure you're hearing what you want to hear.
I think so
But
too.
these saviors, come on now. We will save the world. Everyone will know this.
Yes, but what are we saving at the moment? I think simple is always best. Never build yourself up because you will fall great heights.
Yes,
So
but
Sean,
look at
Sean
you.
six.
Aldrin, no offense, of course, but look at you.
What?
See
I have to agree with Toussaint here. I think the more you build yourself up, the bigger a fall you're in for.
Implications.
Well, okay.
Exactly. No, you're right. Yeah, the bigger you build yourself up, the larger fall. I have discovered that in the past, and I suggest Sean 6 would be a fitting name for the time being.
Sean 6 is fine, but
For now.
does it really matter?
Wasn't really, but I guess to satisfy some needs, I guess.
Okay, here is my argument. When I kill Ebonir for any number of reasons, we will no longer be six. I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Nigel can step in.
Fair.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. I'm not sure I agree with this plan here. I'm not going anywhere. If anyone's going to die, it's going to be Toussaint of venereal disease.
You can't die from this.
Maybe not.
We live in the world of modern magic. Nobody dies of these things these days.
Aldrin gives you a look, Anika.
But, alright. Doivan, I suppose Sean 6 or Sean Saviors is good enough either way. What does it even matter, really?
So,
Doesn't matter, but Sean 6 sounds fine.
any response?
Doivan seems completely just amused by this whole thing. So this regalia is what you're going after, then?
I kind of look at him, realizing I spoke a little too loud, like, oh.
Yes, there is.
Nope.
These...
Nope.
No.
Nope.
There was this man who's.
Do you understand the need to know basis here, Aldrin?
What need to know? It's fine. He's traveling west. We can tell him. There was this
No,
man
we-
that stole a very precious tiara from a friend of ours, and we are going to get it back. It's like what,
They
5,000, 6,000?
And they ran off to the Manectarine with it.
They did. Apparently, they said they can use it in their trades or whatever. I think it's a slave trafficking ring, honestly. So it's going to be wonderful when we go and bust them. But why would they go into the Manectarine aside from, I guess, no one would look for them there? But still, it's a bit weird if you ask me. Don't you agree?
It is a bit weird.
Yeah, it is. Still, that's all to come. We have to go to the Zango first. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to go for an early kip. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
I think I shall follow.
I've got first watch, all of you. Doivan, please, would you just finish that damn tobacco? Ugh, it smells horrible.
It takes one last puff before tapping it out, and cleans it out with a cloth.
I sit back with a light spell and a book.
Don't I have first watch? Yes.
Doivan goes to his feet, grabbing his spear and his armor, and goes to the tent. Tipping, giving a little good night to Ebonir as he takes his watch.
I will read my book, Emeralds of Zendrick. Watch.
Annika's going to quietly whisper to Nigel to wake her up when Aldrin starts moving in Dwarvish, and will then go to sleep in the saddle.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, so the night passes, watches are changed, and nothing else, nothing of interest happens. You get up in the morning and prepare to set off once again.
Rick.
Long rest.
Rick.
Yes,
Think.
that is true.
Oh dear.
I'm nervous.
So Toussaint,
We also get the full.
Crumple.
We also get the long rest or something.
Oh yeah, you need your health back.
Just something. Yeah.
So, Toussaint, in your dreams, you find yourself paralyzed. Mud and dirt cling to your skin, and you're battered with rain. Your vision begins to darken in bursts until you are suddenly blind. Your dream becoming nothing but darkness. And you feel yourself being dragged, hauled, carted away, powerless to resist. The cart jolts your paralyzed body and a hand touches your face, and you feel warmth for the first time as you awaken, finding yourself alone. But remembering the dream as a distant memory.
That's beautiful.
I think Toussaint will. I mean, he's had a lot of dreams. Never one like this. Not quite the same. He'll probably check to see if he's woken up aroused by it. Because, you never know.
Never know your kinks.
And finding that he's not.
Oh, okay. I
wasn't gonna roll for arousal.
Okay.
Which stat would that be?
What the fuck was that?
It did feel quite real.
I mean, we're just like middle of the night. Somebody on watch.
It's morning.
Oh, it's morning.
Yeah. This is the dream that awakens you.
Rough.
What is the weather like today?
Thank you for reminding me. Weather is average in every way.
All right.
If you had a long rest there.
Yep, I did.
He already did that.
Oh, great.
Did anyone else get hurt? I don't know if they did.
Just need my
On a bit
just
injured.
need my healing.
Oh, I got a little bit.
Just need my health.
I just needed my resources back.
I think that's damage you have from like 3-4 days ago.
Yeah.
So like at this point we should have like max resources.
Yeah. So let's see, Petit, make that check. You guys are not lost.
We're lost again. Oh.
You guys start traveling back away from the coast, back toward the Rochi River, as this black line is approximately where the river is. It's like it eventually branches off and joins the one that runs around Stormreach.
Jesus, I've just come back to the Zendrick map and we are so fucking lost.
Yeah, we got lost.
Not lost.
Yeah, we're fine.
This.
No, we
going
got
in the same direction.
so far off though.
Not really. You were lost for 2 days, and now you're back on track.
Yeah, 2 days out of what, 5, 6? Like that's
So
a 1/3 lost time.
Let's roll for encounters.
Aldrin, were you ever going to tell me about your origins of psionic powers?
Well, it's a long story if you're willing to listen.
We have quite a while.
We have
Oh, wow.
Aldrin.
I, however, am going to interrupt that. As much I was like to have 2 gigantic things involving Aldrin today.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
As you guys, okay, so let me get situated really quick. So
What's
traveling
happening?
through the Rochi River, you stumble upon an ancient shrine. Petit has sort of stopped everyone in the brush, and you can see as the sun is starting to go down, so it's getting quite dark. But before you see a woman clad in just very. She barely has any clothes on. They cover her. She's properly censored for a PG-13 audience, but she is definitely not as dressed as she could be.
Oh.
Hello there.
She is
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. She's like 60 feet away from you, but she's standing on top of this raised altar, Before her is a pile of sticks, on top of which you can see what looks like a humanoid body.
Hello there.
What's quiet? What on?
She begun to raise her hands up to the sky, and just as she was about to speak, Aldrin interrupts her. And she looks off into the jungle. Patikwi and his lackeys and Doivan scatter.
What? Really?
Into the brush. They don't want part of this.
But Patikwi, what's going on?
Can I see any details of what's going on? Like, being that I've got my eyes of looking far away.
Yeah, you get a really nice look at her scantily cladness. And
do I recognize? Do I recognize whatever ritual she's performing?
You also, no, because she didn't get a chance to even do part of it.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Annika does see that she is not the most attractive-looking creature. She has many warts and blemishes and a very big nose, and yeah.
I
recognize the humanoid figure. That's not one of ours, is it? Like, we're not missing someone.
No. The humanoid figure is the humanoid figure has like a cloth wrapped over it, but otherwise appears naked. But as Aldrin reveals himself and Ebenir does, telling him to not reveal himself, the human woman turns towards you. You notice that she has an axe in her hand that looks brilliant and extremely sharp. What are the lots of you doing here? Leave this place.
I just got one
passing
question. Sorry, I've been trying to ask.
Sorry.
Is it at all dim light at all anywhere around her?
Not around her, but I mean in the jungle area under the trees.
Okay.
Actually, I suppose it is. It's getting toward evening, so the whole area is roughly dimly lit.
Thank you.
But yeah, she's what are you doing here? Leave this place.
Sorry, we are just passing through. I was wondering if you can help us with directions. I think we got lost. What is this place? Sorry? What's your name? My name's Aldrin.
I offer no help to you. I offer no help to you terrible trespassers.
Trespassers and what?
Leave here.
Where? How do we leave? I don't know where we should go. Is there anything we could do to, gain your trust?
You're not very convinced. You're not very convincing at all.
Where
that's fair.
I think we and the others are just gone. They just disappeared into the jungle.
So, this isn't going the way I'd planned. So,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she just stands there with this battle axe in both hands.
What's with the body?
It's no concern of yours. He has returned to the
Well,
lore.
it is now. What?
What?
You interlopers. You foreigners. You filthy foreigners coming to my land. Oh.
Are you Japanese suddenly?
What? Well,
okay.
That's not the direction I wanted people to go in, but
sorry. We will get out of here immediately. We just looking for guidance. I apologize. Look, we mean no harm, and I hold up my hands and move forward.
I will not believe your honeyed words. So you notice that two patches of large mushrooms begin to move near the shrine as you approach and get like within 30 feet. Two humanoid-looking creatures emerge, their hats like blood-stained mushroom caps. You wouldn't have been able to notice them otherwise. They emerge and pull rusted sickles from their belts. They snarl at you and their teeth are all funky and going off in different directions.
Do I recognize
sorry.
what these creatures are?
Where are you? I thought you ran into the jungle.
No, I was looking. I was like, "Where did Patikwi go?" I didn't run after him. I was asking.
Roll me a nature check.
I think we're 2 cults for 6 days?
I think that's about it.
You get the feeling that they're not quite mortals. but you're not sure exactly what they are.
Aldrin, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing. You're not going.
You
You're
cut
not gonna
out.
what? You cut out.
I said you're not going to fool them.
I'm not fooling. Sorry, it's mushrooms. I'm not fooling them. I'm just okay. Sorry. We will get out of your hair. I apologize. And Aldrin follows Ebony's advice and steps back.
Ebenir's going to try and slowly back off and towards whatever direction Patikli went.
So we're just letting this evidently sacrificial ritual go ahead, yeah?
Of course not. And then Aldrin takes out his great bow.
Okay, so
Initiative is
combat.
being rolled.
Hey.
For the record, I was fine with this.
The resignation in your voice, Rick.
Is that how you wanted to go, Rick?
Roughly. Thank you.
Oh, great.
Alright, let's see here. That, and her.
The map is still loading on my end.
That is fine.
Good.
It's killing my internet completely, but luckily I'm recording. So I guess I'll have to edit this and upload it. I have to do
Excellent. You have
work.
to edit? Gives me
Work.
gives me time to do another
And
thing.
work my fingers to the bone.
I'll just say this, Creep is both disappointed and exhilarated by the outcome of this.
Because there's humanoids, yeah?
This is humanoids, yeah.
Has it loaded?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
it's just
Gotta
loading
figure
now.
out.
Oh.
But at the
That
same
is
time,
wild.
I can't help but be upset because of the fact that this is a needless waste.
Organize yourselves.
All right.
Ebenir's probably like standing right next to Aldrin when he pulls out the great bow.
I was probably standing behind this guy and talking and beside Annika.
My fancy grounds is frozen, so if you could arrange me, if that's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, someone move Aldrin somewhere.
He's
Just
he
fine.
would be like he would probably be okay.
Nobody puts Aldrin in the corner.
No shit.
You said
I'm
we were
with
like,
you.
what, 60 feet away, so
Stop
we should
moving,
maybe at the
Aldrin.
back. I think the majority of us should be like towards the back there.
What?
If you can
Who's
see
moving,
my
Aldrin?
arrow.
Sorry.
Bastard.
I think it,
So you guys,
Go
yeah, you guys probably should be at the very back.
Oh, I
So,
thought we came from this like opposite side.
No.
Or should we do should we do from the bottom, or are we going?
Yeah, so Aldrin will be
no.
like, he'd have walked up here, so he'd be like,
I'm
here,
just
I
thinking
guess.
from like the distance that you said.
Don't worry about it. Just organize yourselves as you will.
I like
All
being
right.
behind this tree.
Tucson's
Well,
gonna-
I am
in
in
that
the-
case,
I
we
am
will
in the-
go-
I am in the dim light of this tree right
Yeah.
here.
Tucson's been out in the jungle too long. He wouldn't have been far behind Aldrin.
All right.
Fun.
So
Roll that
initiative is
Rick.
being rolled.
Excellent. Oh man, getting this fucking weapon of warning is so nice. I'm always near the top now.
All right, Toussaint, you get the first turn. However, as Aldrin pulls out his bow, she lets out a horrific scream that reverberates through your very core, and several creatures emerge as
gosh.
though out of thin air.
Rick, can you take off the mage armor? I wouldn't have cast it yet.
Okay.
Wish I could remove it.
Me too. There's a like an extension that allows it, but it's a bit jank. So, what are you gonna do, Toussaint? These creatures, these several creatures, have materialized out of thin air, and this large hound with fire coming from its mouth has emerged from behind a pillar.
That's problematic. Yeah, Toussaint's run across that kind of thing before, hasn't he? Isn't there a thing where like?
Oh, very
one
much.
down- Yeah. He's gonna go after the dog.
Dog time.
Yeah. He doesn't like it.
By the
Doesn't
way,
wanna play that.
this encounter brought to you by Doifam. Doifam,
You knew it.
Of course, do fam.
what a nice and generous person who just loves to murder everybody.
What
I like it.
Toy fam, putting the D in us.
You know what? You know what? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go melee on this again.
That is a crit. And you get sneak
That
attack
is-
because you are a swashbuckler.
He
Take your
is
rapier and
sick.
stab it right in the face, dealing
Short sword.
a bunch of or short sword and stab it right in the face,
So much damage.
dealing 29 damage. It lets out a yelp.
Oh my
Um,
god.
And then we'll bonus action parrying dagger.
All right.
You become
Be sure to give a -5 on this damage roll.
Right.
you
Can
become
I
on
use
scene
the
from that
modifiers for
initial
that?
Dark Souls game.
No,
Just-
it's do what?
Can I use the modifier thing for that, or is that just attack rolls?
No, you can do the
Damage
-5
weapon.
for that. Advantage and disadvantage only apply to D20 rolls, but yeah,
That's perfect then.
deal a teeny bit of damage.
Yeah. That
So-
one was just to distract it.
How far did you? Best part is like you could totally move after that. So
Yeah, I only
Ability.
have 5 feet left.
I'm kind of in the like shrubbery here with dim light. Is there dim light right near her?
No. Anywhere
Not
near,
at all?
anywhere near these shrubs would be dim light.
All right, so like right. How high is this altar?
It's about 10 feet up. It is quite tall. It was
I
probably
can do
used
that.
by giants in the past.
All right, so I'm going to, as an action, spend 2 key points here, maybe. Where are my key points at? Fuck. Oh, never mind.
Don't need key
No.
points.
No, I don't spend a key point. I lied. I spend one of. Why is my everything being so weird? One of these instead, and I'm going to drop just a small 10-foot orb of darkness right behind her.
Not doing that.
Like right over. Nope.
Like that?
Like. Yeah, like that. And all of a sudden, Creep will see it. As Tranquility just is enveloped in darkness suddenly, and it just appear behind her. The darkness is
Do you say
mine.
nothing personal, kid?
No!
Death
too mean.
Death comes. That's great.
They're just kind of right behind her here.
You would have to move up because remember your dark vision is 30 feet.
I need to learn how to do that.
Well, but I can still teleport into the darkness, can I?
No, you can only see darkness within 30 feet of you. So you'd have to move up and then teleport.
You can still use your movement though, because
Yeah.
you're going to end up right next to her either way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll just move right up to here then.
One sec. If it's 10 feet, it's like this. So,
Alright, that's fine.
okay, move up and then disappear.
Yeah, just
like
literally, I jump right through the darkness as it almost seems like tendrils will envelop me, and I just appear over here suddenly.
Bam. All right, I think that's all you
And
got.
then, yeah, that's all.
Creep.
I will stagger my way out here. And as I do so, I will hold my hand forward at the hag.
She is.
You
in
cannot
the
see
darkness.
her. She is
Sorry?
enveloped in darkness.
Oh,
Actually, that was what the other thing was going to be. I dropped the darkness right after that.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to
I was
maintain.
going to say every fucking time.
Actually, one sec.
Does it last until the next round?
No, it lasts for a minute. Period.
Oh,
It's
it
not-
lasts for a minute.
It's
Oh.
not.
You can't
that one,
dispel it?
That one is not concentration.
Oh,
That one is
That
just
is-
lasts for a minute or until you use another one.
Well, could you have placed it one square down?
no,
Creep,
no, no,
well,
Jeez.
things are as they are.
Jeez.
Creep, what do you do?
no, this is fine. This is fine.
The temptation to use dispel magic right now.
Why?
It's got
Because-
magic term.
So I could shoot that night hag, but yeah. I'm gonna look to that ice method. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna look to that ice method right there. I'm going to extend my hand out towards him, and I guess what better way to open up a combat than a good old-fashioned magic missile?
Pew 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 pew.
But seeing the circumstances of danger that we're in currently, I think it's only appropriate that I make this a 3rd level,
Yeah.
considering the number of enemies that we are literally about to deal with. So do I just roll it, Rick?
Rick, you're muted.
Yes. Roll it. I'm not. How much did you say it was again? Which?
3rd level.
All right. So five of them. Max. What are your targets?
The ice method. I'm gonna pelt him with all 5.
All right. I don't think he's gonna survive this. 5. Yes. So they all hit him, bursting into him, and then explodes in a blast of ice. If anyone had been close to it, they might have been injured, but no one is.
So I basically just clamp my hands together and open them up as suddenly from the opening hands and my fingers, these giant skulls bigger than the ones before go launching out as 5 of them just careen down before exploding on impact against this thing and pelting it.
All
This
right.
is why I don't want to get close, Rick. This is
Annika.
why.
You're kind of
Yes.
between a wall and everyone else. I tried to make it. I tried to make it a take on between a rock and a hard place, but that did not.
Yes.
And I appreciate the effort that you put in. So she's gonna call out to Nigel in Goblin, and then take a shot at this first dude with the red hat that she can see.
He's like the one you can see from on top of Nigel, or he's like the one. Whatever. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm
It's
saying.
fine. I know what you're saying.
Click,
Either
click,
way.
boom.
Who is
Yep.
typing?
Uh,
You miss.
Mm-mm.
Would you like
Who
to
is
spend an
type?
action point?
no. No.
Okay. Okay. That's
have
fine.
Too many of those things.
All right. Red Cap 2. What's he got?
Show me everything.
He
I
moves.
wish I could see what they're saying.
He dashes toward Aldrin and drop kicks him.
Oh my
You
god!
notice that his boots are made of iron. You are knocked prone and take 23 damage.
I
see.
think you literally.
He
Bend luck?
kicks you. You
Bend
can.
luck? Anyone?
I think you.
Nope.
By a mushroom.
No, I guess not.
I guess Evanier's on the mood to save your ass. Jeez.
I guess not.
No.
Unless he's muted.
No, I'm sorry. I have to do it before damage. I can't make the call after damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
You were so sure. Like, oh, it's just haha. This guy's just gonna drop kick him. Haha.
Oh! I was also on mute. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he just you can feel, you can hear and feel your ribs just as he drop kicks you right in the stomach.
Oh god.
Crack.
All right, Hellhound. He is going to.
Cry?
So many options.
Cry.
Definitely cry.
Lie
I'd
down,
cry.
try not to cry. Cry deep.
He's actually going to hold his action. He's going to ready his action to attack. And this steam method, what's their speed? Fly 30 feet? Alright. Come on, work with me.
Oh, yeah, different types of methods. I see.
Yes. Move up here. What is that? A 15-foot cone? He's going to breathe on Aldrin. Just hitting Aldrin.
Sure.
At a,
Sure.
Yeah, like this. And that is also a failure, as you are hit by a wave of steam.
I wish I don't think it would help, Matthew.
Ebonir.
Okay, so these two things are steam.
Yeah, they look to be like a bunch of steam or mist collected together.
This is a hellhound. This is a red cap. Not that I know what a red cap is.
This is some sort of angry man who is just blabbering at you in a language that none of you can understand.
Okay, does Ebonir know if fire will the steam creatures?
I mean, make an educated guess.
No.
Probably not.
Since they're heat based.
Yeah, you remember
Okay.
when that fire giant didn't take any damage.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Ebonir starts talking in the creepy snake language, speaking really rapidly, and he will, like a ghost tail, sort of emerges from his back and starts moving in rapid motion, and will cast mage armor on himself.
That's so cool.
Ghost tail. I like it.
Yeah. And then, while that's happening, he raises his
Roll wild
wand
magic.
All right.
All right.
Well, nothing happens because you haven't used Tides of Chaos yet.
Damn it! I was about to use Tides of Chaos.
Well,
Damn.
Okay. Okay, and then Ebonir raises the wand and stamp, and will do a firebolt against the red hat.
okay.
Red cat.
Roll it with advantage. You blast at him, hitting him in the chest for 9 damage as you set his shirt aflame. Like,
And then Ebonir is going to go back this way. All right, now I have to jump off Mike a second.
All right, Nigel.
Nigel, yes, acting on Annika's orders, is going to move up this wall and over it, which I guess is 10 feet up and 10 feet down.
Yes, and indeed he
That's
can.
sick.
As
Awesome.
he steps onto it, like
Freaky.
it melts the stone to bind with it, and then melts it again to go back, pumping some of that magma method fuel into its feet.
That's beautiful. Wait, what?
Yes.
It's made. Oh, that's awful.
He just adheres to it. And then when he's at the top, he's going to sling us a web, you're the Spider-Man, at this red cap.
All right,
And try to hit this dude.
that is a hit.
That is awesome.
So he is. I've got your thing open. I can do it real quick. He is restrained.
So I deal damage to him, yes? Or is that on his turn?
On his turn. Okay,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like out of like the various cables and stuff at his like what would be his throat. There's just a little thunk, and this like sphere of stuff bursts out into a web of glowing hot magma, basically, as he reaches the top and encapsulates this red cap. And then he's gonna drop down with another 10 feet, so he's used 20 feet, which means he's got 10 feet more movement, so he's going to get to there, I guess.
All right.
And then he may as well use his dash to get like right up in the thick of things.
Web is an action.
Yes, it is. So never mind,
Okay.
he's there.
All right.
That was cool.
Red Cap 1 is going to run over here using all of its movement.
I swear to God, if you were going to drop kick me, Rick.
And then it uses its action to drop kick Ebonir.
Let's see it.
It comes out of the jungle. You fail. Can you? I don't think you can bend luck on yourself. Can you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's a reaction. Any hit, any roll.
Do you?
It's another creature you can see.
But I can make the miss. So if I can see him,
It's just
Right.
it's not an attack roll. It's your save. Yeah,
That's tragic.
it is tragic.
oh, it's a save. It is a save. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I fail.
Yeah, I fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Action point.
All right.
So,
So just-
as you want to color, or you want me to color it?
Go ahead. If you got something. In mind.
So as Evanir is about to get slammed in the face, again the ghostly weird pincer hand emerges and just bats the foot away at the last second.
All right.
That's sick.
Let's say he arrives here. That is his turn. Aldrin, you are prone and not feeling very well.
Oh Jesus!
Aldrin gets
yeah.
up. Aldrin gets up. He suddenly mist and wind start swirling around his feet, kind of creating mini tornadoes.
Okay.
He casts Windfall.
All right. That gives you a
And-
flying speed.
And he disengages
Okay.
and flies about like 10, 20 feet up, I guess.
All
And
right.
like 10 feet, 20 feet up. How much is my movement now?
60.
Okay, yeah,
It's
so
like-
he flies.
It's like a bonus action self fly spell.
Okay, so he flies up 50 feet and then 10 feet over here,
All right. You are flying up in the air.
walking in the air.
Now it is finally the Night Hag's turn.
Damn, I was really hoping she was in dim light. Oh well, it's fine.
She's in darkness
No,
right
she's-
now.
She's
Well, yeah,
gonna do it.
I know she's in darkness now, but
She vanishes. I mean, she still looks like kind of an ugly, scantily clad lady, but she vanishes.
that's not good.
Wow.
Let's see. Heartstone.
Mushrooms.
Sorry, I've got to read some stuff.
Yeah, we understand.
Okay,
Mhm.
that makes sense. But yeah, she vanishes. You're not sure where she goes. You're not
That's
sure what's up with that. Ice Mephit, where is he? What's he got?
Way down there.
Oh man, I can have some fun. Thing flies up here and casts Fog
Oh.
Cloud.
Oh no.
Yes.
On that whole
That's-
area.
Not that area. Not sure whose that is. Look, it's a 20-foot radius. Covering up all of y'all.
Except me. Right. Right?
Yeah, except you, because you're in the air.
Walking in
What?
the air.
So yeah, Fog Cloud is created. Alright, and Steam Mephit 2 comes over to Toussaint the Hellhound, takes its readied action to make a bite with advantage through pack tactics. It bites at Toussaint's leg, missing.
Missing.
Nice.
I won't spend my complication point just yet.
Nice.
Do you only have one?
Yes.
Good.
Everything's coming up Toussaint.
And the Steam
Blur the
Mephit
action
is
points
going
are
to
bad.
cast Blur. No. She's going to swing at you. And miss. What a time to
Hey,
just
nice.
be very
Jesus.
unlucky. And it's Toussaint's turn.
Yeah, Toussaint will like have a quick look around himself and realize he's kind of alone now. And
Aren't we all?
for the first
There
time since
doesn't
they
seem to
entered
be
the
anyone around.
yeah, the beating of his heart is the only sound. And for the
Nice.
first time since he entered this jungle, he kind of feels at peace.
I mean, you can hear everyone else yelling and be like, "Oh God, what's
Yeah.
going on?"
Yeah, but not
About-
being able to see them all die, it's cool.
Alden gives you a disappointing look. So up above.
This hellhound must die, even though I don't get the sneak attack.
That is a hit. Stab it with your short sword, dealing
Enough.
enough damage to bring it down. You stab it in the neck and it drops.
We keep trying that giant
Uh,
square.
I think that's Ebonir.
this
Someone's
parrying
preparing a spell.
commander gets swung at the method.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
hit. And you do get sneak attack now.
Oh,
but -5 to damage for being
Yeah.
2-weapon fighting.
You know, make
You
up.
stab it in there and then swing around, bring in your dagger, hit it for 18
Oh.
damage.
and I'm going to use that. What is it? Fancy footwork to
Okay.
not have to disengage. And go scampering off until I find that wall and probably like stub my nose against it.
Thwump, right into the wall you go.
Ah, fuck!
All right, Tranquility, it's your turn.
How tall is this right here?
10
Would it
feet.
be enough to give me? Would it be enough to give me dim light? Yeah, it probably would, wouldn't it?
Where? Where what?
Right.
Okay, yeah, I'll say yeah.
All right. So bonus action.
You
And I just, as I literally just woof, woof, appear suddenly and violently, and I'm going to punch the shit out of this method.
All right, you have advantage on the first attack.
Yes, I do. Boisha.
That is a hit. For 9 damage as you smack it with your knobbly staff.
I'm
It
going
lets,
to
it
use
lets out
I use inspiration to hit it again.
All right, roll with advantage.
My bad.
Roll again. All right. I mean, it was still a hit. These things are not difficult to hit. For 11 damage, it's not looking very good. It looks pissed as hell, too.
Damn.
All right, Creep. You are in a fog cloud. You can hear the red cap next to you, but otherwise can't see it.
Jolt.
Like, what I wouldn't give for some magic eyes right now. For the magic eyes spell.
What do you
Dagger
do?
spells. F.
So just to double confirm, this whole area right here, like none of us can see. This is all darkness.
Right. It is. You know, it's you're just covered in mist. It's a fog cloud.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm afraid to move because I'm wondering if these guys can see us. Because if they can see, then that's attack of opportunity.
Fog cloud's a little different than darkness.
It's an attack of opportunity no matter what.
If they don't have vision, do they get attack of opportunity?
No, you can only opportunity attack
Okay.
things that you can see.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
In that case, I'm gonna take a risk. I can't see anything anyway, so there's really no point in me staying here. So I'm going to attempt to do this.
You wander out of the cloud, and you see Tranquility over there. He's pretty zippy.
Whew. Okay,
Now
so
what?
these guys can't see either.
Correct.
In that case, these methods do not look like humanoids. I'm assuming, right?
No, they are not.
Okay, so hold person won't do anything. In that case, I'm inclined just to throw another magic missile.
What level?
Let's see. 3rd level. I'm gonna aim at the ice method 1 because I see the Tranquility already has the steam method
All
in
right,
his
so
hands.
So you're going to
I'm
take
just saying
one out so that he doesn't have to deal with it.
Exactly. So
All right.
that way he can focus on pelting it, the
right.
one that's in front of him.
Roll
without
that
getting-
damage as those magical skulls fly from your hand, all 5 of them.
I love the idea that they're like laughing like jack-o'-lanterns, just
This is
For
quickly turning
max
into my
damage, once again,
nice.
they
This
all
is quickly turning into my favorite spell in the book.
They all of the skulls sort of merge into it and it starts to bloat, and then it explodes in a brilliant blast of ice.
once again, none of us were in the radius to be affected by.
As
Annika.
I will call out after doing that, saying, "Don't worry, Tranquility. I have your back covered."
Okay.
Annika, it is your turn.
Yeah, she's actually gonna hop off Nigel and pop in here. Can I see this steam method if I'm there?
You're kind of in, like, there.
Okay,
You were off grid.
that's fine. I'll go there then.
All right, you sort of run into this pillar. Yeah, you can see Steam Effort 2 and you can hear Steam Effort 1, but it's got a lot of cover from you.
I don't care about cover.
That's true.
We're gonna do all the things. It's gonna be great.
Oh, Jesus! This poor
Too bad you.
this poor Steam Effort.
Annika like clears the fog, and someone's been like building in it and like just sitting down there. She like sees a target, and all this just anger that's built up in her just comes to her head, and she's mumbling under her breath in Goblin. Reaches like a height of emotion and fires.
Yeah, it's dead. It just like implodes. Foomph, it's gone.
And she like yells another goblin phrase as she does so, having mumbled a little mantra to herself as she like prepared.
That
And
is
that's
awesome.
her turn.
All right, Red Cap 2.
Which one has the fog cloud, by the way?
It was this one, right? Yeah.
Oh, the fog cloud's gone.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, excellent.
Well, close enough. No, it was the ice methods who had the fog cloud.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, so it's gone then.
All right, what does Red Cap 2 want to go after? Cackles. And... Huh. Does he want to like hit some? Does he want to hit somebody, or does he want to drop kick them again? He's gonna run up to Annika, taking out his sickle and slicing at her several times.
Ooh.
What?
Wait, why does he have disadvantage? Oh, he's restrained.
Terrible person.
Never mind. I forgot he was restrained.
He's in a web?
He's in a web.
Yeah, he's in.
Where is
So
the web? I don't see the effect.
Shouldn't he be taking the fire?
Yes, he should take D6 of fire damage. So he takes 6
Ow.
fire damage, and then he's going to make a strength check to try to break out. And
I
he
can
does
break
so.
these cuffs.
So yeah, he breaks form, and the fire net goes everywhere, and that was his action. So he's actually gonna look at all 3 of these people, and then see Creep, and go hobbling over to him.
No.
All right, Steam Method is going to just fly over here and claw at Tranquility.
Oh no! How horrible! Please,
And
no,
miss.
stop.
Ebonier, it's your turn.
1 second, just checking the range on something. It's possible.
What are you casting?
Nope, it's not going to work without hitting people. Okay. All right. So, Ebonier is again going to speak using the snake language rather quickly. And oh no, I don't have. No, I don't have to do that. I can just do it. So Ebonir, just with a width of his hand, pops into a cloud, and will use Misty Step to translate 30 feet.
Okay.
Let's go over here.
All right. Roll wild magic. Nothing happens.
And then we'll turn around and look right at the red cap and say, I'm over here now, and fireball at him.
Okay, let's see here.
Ow!
Yeah, that hits. For 6 more damage.
And then Ebonir is going to back up because he doesn't want to get in the middle of this. Here. And that'll be
All right.
his turn.
Nigel.
Yeah. Well, his Annika's gone, so he's gonna move up here. And just this dude, I disappeared for a sec, but I believe hit Annika, so that's a big no-no.
Okay.
Or at least try.
You hit. Swings one of them claws. Hitting the steam method. Bringing it down, and it explodes in a blast of steam.
As much as I hate reducing my own damage, part of that's fire, so is that ignored?
Yeah, it is ignored, but it's still killed.
Ah, sweet.
It is. You see that part of it is fire, and it's already taken into account.
Cool. Oh, is it?
Yes. Let's
Sweet.
see.
Oh yeah, partially resisted.
Come on. There we go. You succeed, and you succeed. That's wrong. Did not want to do that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it explodes into a bunch of steam, leaving nothing in its wake.
And Nigel does that thing that like crabs do, where it rears back slightly and just like snips its pincers for a bit.
All right. Red Cap 1. Red Cap's never wanting to leave a potential victim alone. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a lot. So that it lifts his wicked sickle and strikes once.
I strike my hand forward and cast shield.
All right, apply that effect to yourself.
All right.
Shield!
Strikes a second time, and that's hits.
Ebonir blocks that. He reaches
Okay.
his hands, and as the blade passes through what would have been Creep's shoulder, the blade suddenly flips 90 degrees and like completely misses his head.
All right. He attacks a third time and hits
What is
God damn it!
block?
for 10 damage.
You're
as
getting
he,
him, dude.
he strikes at Creep's ribcage. Aldrin, you are up in the air.
I'm walking in the air. I fly over here. I go 30 feet up further,
All right, you are,
And as I'm
what,
doing
80
so-
feet in the air.
80 feet in the air. And as I'm rising up and up, I'm winding up my bow. Oh,
Baboo.
Oh.
Oh my
This is gonna
god!
suck.
and
This
I
is gonna suck a
aim
lot.
at Redcap 2.
All right.
And I use my inspiration to deliver the Wrath of God.
All right.
onto Redcap 2.
So you let loose. You have advantage. Okay.
Oh, okay.
18 is a hit.
But
And it skewers him to the ground.
He is flat.
Just thunk.
Wow.
awesome.
He is not moving. He is bleeding everywhere.
Same.
All right. Let's see here. The hag, man, if the action economy is not in her favor, the hag
Kinda was.
reappears.
Ha!
Shit.
Sorry, Schultz.
Oh,
She
no.
grabs-
Oh,
She
come
grabs-
on!
She grabs her staff and holds it up, and it goes from a stable form and starts to waver before dropping to the ground as a snake.
Snake.
Well, at least shield is still in effect right now.
Barely.
Yeah, let's hope that works.
Which kind of effect was that? It was a poison snake. Snake. Poisonous snake. And Fantasy Grounds just gives it a P for its icon. Is it just a tiny poisonous snake?
No.
Really?
Well, Jolts, this was your
Lucky day.
this was your loot roll.
Oh shit!
I was
Nice.
eating.
This is not. I'm not even against this. I like this.
Oh, wow.
I don't like that getting dogpiled, but I like this.
Oh, you guys are actually, yeah, this is a bad situation.
Oh,
for you.
it's not a poisonous snake. It's the staff is the head of the staff becomes animated. I read it wrong.
Oh.
Let's see.
That scene from Prince of Egypt plays.
Nah.
Playing
Alright,
with
so
the big
it
boys
doesn't-
now.
It doesn't get a turn. In fact, this shouldn't even be here.
Oh, F. Rip.
All right, Toussaint.
Oh, is that all she can do?
She used her action to reappear.
Again, Toussaint's got some panache. You
Where'd
know,
the red cap go?
Dead.
Dead.
one's dead.
Oh.
Would it be possible for Toussaint to use some sweet parkour moves to like hop up off of this pedestal onto the top of this wall and balance all precarious as he pulls out his pistol with some
Yeah.
expertise
Yeah.
level acrobatics?
Got a plus 11 to acrobatics. Yes, you can.
Super
And
good.
it's not particularly hard to climb, and you can maintain your
Yeah.
balance easily.
But
So
climbing is so much less cool.
yeah, so you
Um,
jump up and then do a backflip, and you're up on the wall, balancing on one foot.
He's probably just looking down the barrel of his pistol and Aldrin, duck.
But Aldrin's flying in the air.
Yeah, Aldrin's
Oh,
way
right,
up in the air.
right. Even better.
I'm ducking. Why do you want me to do
Like creep, don't stand behind him.
Whack.
And because I want it to be cool and it's kind of a crappy situation for creep over there, I'm going to use my inspiration.
A good
Yeah.
enough time as any.
Damn.
That hits. You get sneak attack.
What are you dead?
Potentially. Loud blast sounds out as you shoot him for 25 damage. He's still up, though.
That is all I've got.
Tranquility.
Repositioning. Wait. No. I'm going to fade into the shadows and reappear over there.
Reappear.
Alright, so...
Someone's dinner is ready.
Yes, I heard.
I'm hungry. Give me dinner.
No. So I just reappear beside this hag and says, "You cannot run forever." Does she not have a token proper?
Yeah, she does.
Yes,
It's
there's a
right,
token.
it's right there.
I guess. Oh, so
Just can't see it, I guess. You in particular.
I guess. For some reason. Alright, where is she on the thing? There she is. I'm just going to hit her this way then, because fuck that bitch.
Alright, you missed.
I heard you, yes, that's fine. That's fine. So, well, no, I should have advantage. What am I thinking? Because I just teleported.
You do have
Sorry.
advantage, so roll it again. That's a miss.
God damn it. Alright.
Try to smack her, and
second-
she fends you away with her battle axe.
Alright, one more time. Just because I'm going to hit her, gosh darn it.
You crit her.
Hey.
I'm gonna
Smack
hit
her
her.
upside the back of the head. Dealing
And
dealing 10 damage.
but there's more.
You already... Oh, Stunning Strike. Alright.
Okay, let me do the thing here. No, the thing. The thing.
And she saves.
Can I action point that?
No. You cannot action
No?
point another creature saves.
Oh, my bad. I thought I could action point to fail. My bad.
Alright, Creep.
Mike muted. Let's see. Yeah, this is a bad situation, so I'm literally just going to get annoyed enough to pop my last 3rd level spell slot. Main reason I'm doing this is not for Magic Missile this time. It's for a means of actual self-sustaining, as I am going to use it in order to cast. Well, actually, first off, I have to not click the last thing so I can actually get the buttons. Vampiric Touch, as I'm going to suck the life back out of this hag.
Alright, apply the Vampiric Touch effect to yourself, and then make the attack.
Give her the suck.
You hit.
Give me a life force.
She takes 11 damage. You regain, what, half that?
Yeah.
You regain 5.
And as long as I maintain concentration, I can continue to attack with that move every turn.
Alright, Annika, Frit 7.
7.
Yeah, 7.
My 7.
I fixed it. You had a 7 in your name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Annika's gonna hop back atop Nigel.
Alright.
Yeah.
After that brief moment of being on her own. And is just gonna aim at this hag, because why the hell not? Let's do all the things again, because why not?
Right.
He's just gonna aim for the face.
And that is going to miss.
Well.
She ducks
That's a
underneath it.
shame. That's it.
Ebonir.
So Ebonir's gonna see that Creep is in trouble. Gonna come running all the way up here to try and get some. Oh, wait, guess can't tell what the grids are not. So that's 25 feet. And as he's running, he starts waving his arms in the Rave S manner that we all know to love, and forms the biggest glob of Chaos Bolt that you've ever seen as he casts a 3rd level Chaos Bolt at the Red Hat.
Jesus.
Nice.
Alright, roll it. That is a hit. What is that? 4d8?
4.
Yeah.
48.
Alright. If any two of them match,
And
It jumps. It jumps.
It jumps.
and it jumps.
Chaos Bolt is awesome. Aw.
And I can't use my reaction on that. So, what were the 2, 8, 2, 6? So, it's going to be thunder. So it wobbles and changes colors rapidly until it just emerges as a loud sound bubble that just pops over the red cap's right in the red cap's face, blowing his beard straight back, like the old commercials for speakers.
Alright, roll wild magic. No such luck.
Yeah.
Nigel.
Nigel's just gonna do a quick run. And Annika will stay with him. Yeah. And once he's gotten close, he's gonna aim at that hag, because that's what Annika was attacking.
Alright. That is a hit.
Hey, lots of big rolls.
Nice.
For 8 damage, but it does not appear to be as effective as it could be. Her skin seems quite resilient.
Oh, thank gosh. I have Magic Fist. I can hurt her now.
He gets silently annoyed.
Alright, let's see.
This red cap is still fucking going.
Yeah, of course he is. Phew. He is going to... He's going to drop kick Nigel.
He can try to hide.
He does.
What?
Reaction.
Okay.
And as he does the drop kick, he suddenly goes through a piece of space and is lifted up 5 feet rapidly and totally misses Nigel completely.
Yes. So, yeah, Nigel just barely misses. Or is just barely missed. Aldrin,
Makes an
you're up
angry
in the
clicking
air.
noise.
Walking in the air. Sorry. Aldrin flies over here, and he aims with his bow right down at the red hag at the hag, and aims a shot. Using his inspiration as he lines her up, and the air around him starts kind of heat stroking, wobbling. Sorry.
Heat hairs. Yes. Dubstep players.
Everyone loves the dubstep guy. I don't know who you are.
That hits. Just
And
barely.
Got it.
36 damage. As she is racked with pain as this psychic arrow shoots through her head. It's like, ugh. Why? Why do you do this?
because you were going to murder that man. Fairs.
Ag.
She casts magic
Fascist.
missile at Aldrin in the air.
Oh,
Oh, I should have flown further up. Get that.
Should have.
Wrong answer.
Pew 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 pew.
Well, you take the
no.
damage and immediately fall 80 feet.
Oh,
no!
Toof 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 toof.
is that a additional
5,
D6?
6, 7, 8.
That's like a whole
Oh,
bunch.
Aldrin's not gonna die now. Please don't.
You take 26 points of damage.
Oh
As
gosh.
you
Ouch,
fall
my
to the
bones.
ground, everyone hears a sick crunch and thud as you land in the bushes next to Tranquility.
Can I?
Does there
not
anything happen to Aldrin when does he like?
God.
He is broken and unconscious.
I don't know.
He's not dead. But by God, is he hurting and also dying and bleeding out. And what she's got as a bonus action? She's got nothing.
We've got nothing.
Toussaint, seems in the hag's anger she has left herself an open target.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, that was pretty horrific. But Toussaint's got a sick sense of humor. He's stifling a giggle as he lines up his next shot.
That's pretty fucked up, not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is.
She does have half cover from creep, even with your high ground. And
Oh,
that would
that's
miss,
super
that would
bad
miss
anyway.
regardless. Unless you'd like to use an
Yeah.
action point.
Yeah, you know what? I really would.
Do it.
Yeah, you
God
Yeah.
damn it!
So you fire, and it misses Creep by inches, hitting her in the shoulder for...
Astronomical amount of damage.
Be surprised. 20
Why not?
damage, except for
Partially
it doesn't
resistant.
seem as effective, as the bullet leaves just a small bleeding wound.
And
Okay.
Arrow is better than bullets, confirmed.
Tranquility.
So I'm going to just go. He might not be able to hurt you, but I can.
I heard her just fine.
Maybe.
Can you? Can you hurt her?
Maybe.
You hit her.
Okay, so I hit her. I do some stuff.
For 9
But the big-
damage.
But the big thing is one of these.
Alright.
I'm going to stunning strike her one more time.
And she passes.
Goddamn. So I kick her for good measure.
Take that. You miss
Oh,
her.
no.
Creep.
And the rest were so easy. You still got a
I
red cap.
immediately turn and yell Aldrin when I see him fall, as I'm going to turn and divert my attention from the hag, and rather than using my action, I'm going to put my vampiric hands against Aldrin and use Spare the Dying as the blood that would be taken that reverses and fills his body.
All right.
I thought that
he
was going to go a
is
different way.
Stable for the time being.
That's awesome. Angel, what's your action?
That
I
was
don't
his
have an
action.
action. Spare the Dying
I
is
know.
my action.
All
I
right.
know.
Annika.
Well, she's already got all of her. She's ready. She's poised. She's aiming. She's gonna hit this fucking hag. She's close enough.
You will have disadvantage because of the red cap. Still alive.
Yeah.
You do not have crossbow expert. Roll again. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
For 19 damage, some of which,
Damn
it's
it.
just not as effective as you think it would be. But
What's
with
that?
that, she drops to her knees. The staff dropping to one side, the axe to one side. She's not actually like a hag form. She's still just like an ugly human. Ugh. I give. If you interlopers want to interfere, fine. Just don't kill me.
What about this red cap over here?
He's still aggro. Red caps not known for their surrendering.
Yeah.
They are bloodthirsty little bastards. Evanir, it's your turn.
Who does he look like he's going for?
Creep. Actually, Aldrin. Aldrin's down. He's going for Aldrin.
Oh fuck!
Bloodthirsty little fucker.
So, Evan here just watching his friend plummet to the ground after the magic missiles.
And as Creep goes down to touch him, the red cap raises this rusty sickle.
And Evan here's in rage and just screams out, "No!" and lets out another third level chaos bolt at Mr. Red Cap.
Die.
Jesus.
Fuck you,
Okay.
Death Cap.
All right, roll the hit. That is a hit. 4d8.
Well, let me do another 2.
Okay. It chains.
Oh. Okay, and it's going for the hag.
All right. That
It
hits.
Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4, isn't it?
It is
Yeah.
4d8. And she is hit with this whatever damage.
What is... man,
What kind of
I always close this. What are the 8s? Thunder. Let's go with Thunders for both of them.
It hurts. It's her, and she's just like hit by it, and what's left of her clothes are blasted away. But she starts bleeding profusely from her mouth and nose as she goes still.
And then Evanir will start running towards
Roll wild magic.
Oh no!
It ain't over
Fireball.
until. Okay, nothing happens. We will unlock tokens.
Are red caps humanoids?
They are not. I'm sorry, I thought we would get through this a bit faster. Next week, I promise.
So Evanir is going to rush towards Aldrin and pull out one of his healing potions, pop the cork in, feed it into him. What is that? 2d4 plus 2?
Yes, something like that.
Is this darkness persisting?
It takes a few seconds, but then goes away.
Okay, Annika's gonna examine this body as.
Did that work? Did that heal Aldrin?
No, you have to. He has to drag it and drop it with control.
Oh, he has to do it?
I'll do it really quick. Or let's see, where's Aldrin?
There we are.
Where is he? There he is.
Creep will reach forward and take Aldrin's hand, and as he does so, basically just say stand and send a surge of blood through his veins, and I'm gonna use healing word on him.
I wish I could refuse a healing word right now. I wish I could refuse that shit.
Nigel, as the red cap's lying there, just kind of presses one of his pincers towards his cloak and sets it alight.
Yeah, it fills the jungle with the disgusting smell of burning flesh. So the Annika, I suppose you're checking out that body.
Yes. Is it alive?
It is not.
Oh,
It's dead.
well.
It is a dwarf, covered in has some various grievous wounds on its abdomen, which have been cleaned off and actually sewed back together. It is very dead. Its eyes closed. It looks at peace, and save for a loincloth, it is completely naked under the cloth.
She'll replace the cloth then and rejoin the group.
Well, is he alive? Is he good?
What? Him? No. Not at all.
You mean the hag killed him during the combat?
Probably a good deal before the combat.
Toussaint laughs aloud. Yes, we are saviors.
Evanir
At
is.
least-
Go ahead.
At least there's one less source of, and then all of the collapses.
Don't know
Just faints.
whether I should be happy that Aldrin is alive, or absolutely furious at him for getting involved with something that apparently would have had no effect.
How about happy he did not see you slaughter a woman who had surrendered?
Oh,
She does return.
assure
She
you.
does return to her true form. This dark-skinned hag with, covered in warts, with these series of horns and this long, thick, dreaded hair. Still mostly naked.
Conspicuously holds her tongue.
I'm not sure I'm going to call that a normal woman.
Oh yes, I'm sure you knew this as well. You are,
Toussaint, you hear something rustling through the jungle where you came from.
He'll, I imagine he'll take a look. Dalla?
A boy emerges from the jungle, wearing what looks like homemade robes. They're a little ratty, but they do the job. He's got his hands full of firewood, and as he walks in, I guess I'll use this as a token for him. As he walks in, looking
Can
around,
you share it?
Share what?
The map.
Oh. He looks around, mouth agape, and drops the firewood. Like, what? Who are...
And
Toussaint
Can I
levels
light
his
my lantern?
Pistol at him. Not Dalla.
And then-
Aldrin
And then he
starts getting
looks
his
to
bearings
see the
again.
hag on the ground, and immediately bursts into tears. Grandmother! No! What have you done?
Bad?
He runs over to her body and like jumps over it as if to ward the lot of you off.
What? Child, that's...
Get off the body. Get off of there.
Child, what's going on? She was evil.
Evil. What? What do you killed her.
She was
You killed
She
grandmother.
was something bad. You know her morals, right?
What? What are you talking about? And he he starts to weep openly over her body.
I kind
This,
of put a
this
shoulder
kid,
on
no
his,
older than 12.
I put a hand on his shoulder.
He just wildly swings at you to push you away. Obviously not having this real strength to do any damage, but...
Can I detect magic on this kid?
Are you gonna cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, we'll do it as an actual spell, not a ritual.
Okay. You detect magic. You see magic on the hag, obviously. I mean, hags are magic as fuck. On the boy, you sense only light magic of various means. Through your Arcana training, basically just the sign of someone who can cast some magic. Other than that...
Cool.
Yeah. Other than that, there's no like enchantment or illusion or anything like that on him.
Cool.
Child, sorry about your grandmother, but she tried to kill us.
My grandmother wouldn't hurt a soul.
She did. Look at these wounds. And look at those
wounds. That
wounds.
dwarf on the table as well.
Yeah.
Came in a few days ago. He'd been attacked by drow. My grandmother tried to do everything she could for him.
I mean, is it normal for your grandmother to have horns?
And for your grandmother to wield sharp axes that she was about to bring down on this man's corpse?
It was the dwarf's axe. He was going to burn
speaking
him.
of, can my detect magic figure out anything about this staff or axe?
The staff and axe are both magical.
Sweet.
The hag also has an amulet around her neck. Oh, this music does not fit at all. Holy shit.
I was gonna say, like, this is so tropical. It's another day ruining a boy's dreams.
But yeah,
So we're all assholes.
that's fine. But yes, it's also got an amulet around her neck, which is also clearly magical. My grandmother was going to burn him and send him on to Lore. I was getting... What have you done? Why did you do this? He stands, clenching his fists, tears running down his eyes, running down his cheeks.
I mean, your grandmother wasn't what you think, I don't think.
Don't know anything. You're all just
Neither
killers. You're all just murderers.
We're not. I promise you, child. It was all in self-defense. I'm sorry for your grandmother. We can take you to civilization to be raised properly, but I'm sorry.
You're a liar. You'll
No.
get yours. He huffs and immediately takes off back into the jungle from where he came.
Can I grab him?
No.
Oh no. Can I grab it?
No, but you could probably go after him fairly easily or very fast.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Frank,
you,
please.
Just leave
Oh,
him.
wait.
Let him go.
you reappear ahead
no.
of him, and he jumps.
I'm
he
going
jumps
to
into you and
follow-
tries to shove you out of the way.
I'm just going
you
to-
get a hand around
I'm
him.
going to follow slowly, but make sure that I'm away from the rest for now. When I turn,
No, tranquility.
He's gone. The boy runs through the jungle with abandon, just rushing this way and that, dodging trees. He has a deftness of foot that shows that he is very familiar with this area.
Can I catch up to him with stuff?
If you want to cast more... Oh, wait. Why did I just do that? If you want to use more of your psi points to fly or something...
Yeah.
Ebenir is going to cast Mage Hand to put a hand on Aldrin's shoulder to do his best to stop him. I mean, I know it won't do much, but try and hold him back.
Annika's just going to loot this hag of all of her magical shit.
Okay. So really quick for loot, because it's the easiest thing to do here.
Yeah.
You find she has a battle axe, the magic axe, and the magic amulet. Looking around, there is a backpack near the shrine that is obviously it doesn't belong to her. It's got little dwarven keychains on it or something. It's the dwarfs, but it is filled with treasure. A lot of gold, a lot of platinum, and a lot of jewelry. If you want to take that too.
Yes.
Okay. It is in the party inventory.
I'll walk over, and if it's okay, I'll take the staff in hand so I can inspect it.
Okay.
I mean, I can give that a look if you want.
I give a nod and hand it over, and as I do so, I look over to Aldrin and say,
I'm gone.
"Oh, you're
Yeah.
gone. Okay."
He's gone.
So,
While the rest of this stuff is going on, Annika's just going to identify the staff, necklace, and battle axe
All right.
one by one in
The
that
battle
order.
axe is a. Let me roll a thing for this. Templates.
An explosive battle axe of death.
Magic item backstory.
but
I
as he hands
always like to add these to magic items because fuck not having something like this.
as he hands over the staff to Annika, he'll also say, "Funny, isn't it? How good intentions can turn people into monsters."
So it is a +1 battle axe. It is it is very light and feels hollow. It is also you know that it is. However, it does make you feel quite slothful. It does like holding it is like I could really use a nap. The amulet is a brooch of shielding,
It's done.
which makes you glad that Creep did not use magic missile on her and waste a spell slot.
Yeah.
That
Ironically, the one time I stated that I'm not going to fire magic missile was against her.
And the staff is a staff of the Adder, which was added thanks to Jolts' $20 in donations that he used. It is a staff, can be used for attunement and such, that gives you a special melee attack that deals a d6 piercing damage and a DC 15 con save to take 3d6 poison damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I think you could give that to... requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or warlock.
So I
Oh.
can even use it if I wanted to.
No,
Wizard's
it
on
is-
there.
Yeah.
wow.
Right now,
no one
none
in
of
the
you.
party can use it.
Not at the moment, no.
And that's not something I suppose you wouldn't use it anyway, but like, I mean, DMG was written before Artificer was a thing, so I don't know if that'd change it. but
It wouldn't be.
she wouldn't use it anyway.
It wouldn't be appropriate. No.
Fair. Yeah. So she's gonna leave the axe and the staff alone, just kind of gesture at them and go like, "That thing makes me feel lazy. That thing's got something snaky about it, but like I don't know how to use it." She's also gonna take the brooch.
Okay. So Aldrin and Tranquility go after the boy.
Okay.
He
will
runs for
let
like
him-
a solid 5 minutes before he like collapses, just
Okay, so I'm going to.
and then thinking that
Like,
he's still
follow-
alone, starts crying again.
All right, so I'll follow, from the shadows, doing my thing, and wait till he's done running before I'll just reappear in front of him.
And I can wait to see what happens.
Yeah, and Aldrin is just sort of floating up in the trees, his mouth full of bugs, looking down.
Just, I'm coming.
I try not to make myself known.
So, when I appear in front of this kid, I'll try to not be imposing if I can. before I'll kneel down to his level.
He looks up at you, just kind of fearful.
Do not be afraid. I understand.
You killed her. You killed grandmother.
I did not. My friends, sometimes their powers can get out of hand. I tried to help someone recently, and they killed him too. They had the best of intentions, but I kind of hold my hands out, kind of try to show that I'm not going to hurt him. Just kind of open. Unfortunately,
he is not reacting to you well at all.
Things happen that are beyond our control.
You and your friends killed her.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yes, they did kill her.
Can I use a thing, Rick?
What thing?
I use delusion to plant the image of the night hag attacking us, like viciously.
Why?
Yeah.
This child even more.
He freaks out and scrambles to his feet as he sees this image of his grandmother attacking the lot of you.
Oh gosh.
I'm guessing it's specifically of you getting hit with a magic missile and falling almost to your death.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? What am I?
Do I see this or
No, it is completely in his mind. It's minor illusion placed in someone's mind only.
Oh gosh.
No,
I don't have to give away my position.
He blinks and blinks, and just he looks absolutely frightened. Like he doesn't know what's going on. Aldrin is not helping.
So I kind of will glare in the direction where we came from, just lowering my eyebrow blades.
No,
My,
get away from me!
I try.
Pushes you away, barely, and
Where are you
and
going
starts
to
moving
run,
back.
child?
I do another delusion in his brain.
Oh my fucking god! I cast silence on you.
No, you don't even know.
You
what's
can't do
going
that.
on.
You don't even know he's there.
Yeah. Aldrin, continue. What are you going to traumatize him with this time?
I see. I plant the image of us in a friendly campfire, and he's there too. And he's laughing. We're all laughing. We're smiling. It's a pleasant environment. It's a happy
He
place.
yells at the top of his lungs and takes off running into the jungle again.
I follow him.
Do I see you?
Aldrin, roll a
Flying
stealth
above the
check.
canopy. Okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, do it.
Yeah, you can see.
I just fucking
Aldrin's-
teleport right next to you and grab you, and I
He's up
fucking
in the.
say.
He's up above the trees, like.
Then I fucking climb up the trees or teleport to the nearest one and get to him.
I'm above the trees, though.
Is there surely not a branch or something that gets me close?
I don't think there is. I think.
Alright, so
I think Aldrin is going to follow this boy until he torments him to death. That seems to be what's
Aldrin!
going on.
Oh, it's awful. Alton's not a smart man.
I scream at you, Aldrin.
He does not answer.
It's like, no, I really need to torture this kid. Though.
His conscience is weighing on him.
I just fucking. Can I drop darkness near him and just teleport that way?
You would be teleporting up into the air and falling. Like, he simply outmatched you with his ability to fly. Like, there's There's nothing
Yeah,
doing
it can only last 10 minutes, right? So I fucking follow the kids more. Just stealthily for now.
Let me see. In your shouting at Aldrin, the boy has vanished.
Have I been following him? Like, I've been ignoring faculty.
You have, and he has just disappeared in the jungle below you.
I'll just return to the party then. Before he can get there.
I even spent a complication point to make it so. Because
That's
there
fine.
ain't no way he's getting a stealth check high enough to avoid. Actually, might. Yeah, I don't even have to.
I'm sure the boy has something of magical latency, and he's gonna do something like that.
Yeah, no, he vanished. He's well hidden. You guys aren't that poignant, perceptive. So shortly
Yeah, I
after, yeah, I know.
We go back to the party.
No, I'm going to get back to the party before you do. Jesus.
I run faster than you.
You fly faster. My bad. You go.
Let's see.
Alden just gets back to the party depressed.
Well, actually, with this teleporting through the jungle, you could probably make it back first.
Yeah, I
You can
have
move.
45 feet. I have 45 feet of movement and a bonus action teleport 60.
Yeah, so you get back just slightly before Aldrin does.
Just right out of the bush. Like my red eyes appear first before I just step out.
Creep looks up as he stares at you. Any luck?
No, I had someone playing mind games on the poor child.
Hey, you don't know I was playing mind games. Come on now.
You ruin everything.
I ruin everything. I do not ruin everything. You are the man who used to be peaceful. And
Aldrin,
now-
you need to quiet yourself. Look at this dwarf. He's dead. He's been dead for a long time. You made the
So?
radical assumption that this hag was sacrificing someone when he's not.
So even if
You
this hag-
jumped the gun.
No.
You jumped the gun. You dove into battle without talking, without thinking, without even reasoning, and now we've killed some poor child's grandmother because we assumed that she was ugly, that she looked wrong, that she was evil.
Even if she was a
It was
hag.
not that long ago that Annika herself was considered evil because she was a goblin. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of all of our moral assumptions. Sean, saviors. We are becoming the monsters that we seek to kill.
Says you, Ebony, when you threaten to kill kids of those just helpless people. And then when I ask you about it, you do not want to talk about it. What is wrong with you, Ebony?
Why do
Are
you
sure
keep
you're
going
not the
back
one
to that
losing
lie? I
yourself?
never said that at all.
You did.
You
and I
are
can
the one who
prove it,
just
but you
alluded-
do not
just-
accept the proof.
You are the one who just planted images in a child's mind to drive him deeper into a jungle.
I did
Do
not.
not try and turn
I
this
did
back
not.
on me with your lies about what I said and when.
It is not a lie, and I can prove it. But any time I try to
no,
put
no,
forward the
no,
proof,
no. You will not get into my mind. If anything, the fact that when you tortured that child is even more proof that you should
I
not
did
even
not
come near my head.
torture the child. I did not say anything.
Tranquility,
to that
did you
child.
torture
I
the
did-
child?
The child said he was seeing horrible, vicious things and ran out of.
Wait, did the child say he was seeing horrible, vicious things?
Well, what the hell is this? What am I seeing? What the
Yeah.
hell? Ah!
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So that's more or less what I say. Just
So that encounter brought to you by Doifam, that child brought to you by Stone.
I love you, Stone. I could not have spent a better plot point myself.
Fuck
That was
you,
awesome.
Stone.
Love it.
You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you all. I'm sick of. I'm gonna go find Matikwi.
Go.
Yes.
Go with your morality.
Oh, you all have such hang-ups. We did what we needed to do. We are done. Let's go.
Didn't need to kill this woman, but Perhaps she was, even if she was a hag, perhaps she was doing.
What kind of
I have two
nice
words.
person aligns themselves with those horrible, vicious people
Two
and all
words.
those methods?
Hellhound. This is all.
We're in Zindri. Perhaps things are different here.
Yes, very different. I had to kill these things. They almost killed Aldrin. Very different. It's
Look, perhaps she wasn't good, but it's the only thing that child had.
We didn't have to rush into the encounter.
If you
Right.
can, out of character, can someone remind me, we didn't actually take the first action, did we? It was like those things appeared before any of us did anything.
Aldrin drew back an arrow, and that's why combat started.
Right. Fair. Never mind then. Ignore me.
Creep will just speak up and say, "What is in the past is in the past. There's very little that we can do about it now, and I understand the child, and we should do what we can to help them. But forcing our help, unfortunately, it's just something we cannot do.
Man, it's kind of fucked up that kid's older than me, technically.
It's
I think that's kid's Annika age.
well, he is almost certainly growing up to be evil. I am just saying.
the problem.
I
The problem
Want
in
to-
this situation.
Wait, Annika's 12? What the hell?
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Since
Besides-
character creation.
Oh,
Well, that's like mature for a goblin.
Goblin's mature at age 8, so she's been an adult for. She's like mid-20s if she were human.
Damn, that's pretty. Yeah, that's
well,
fair.
that explains some of her behavior, though.
Hey.
The path to, unfortunately, sometimes the path of evil is written in good intentions, and sometimes we may look like monsters when we're only trying to do the right thing. And I feel as if we allow this one incident to destroy us, then we really will be monsters because we've accepted that. Continuing forward and proving
Should
the
should
world
we-
difference is the only choice we have.
Should we not reflect upon our actions?
Of course.
Absolutely. If we deny what we have just done,
Yes.
but we are monsters. I would just like to establish this.
We are.
We are monsters.
Yes.
I gotta look at Creep.
I
So-
nod and look over and say, being a monster is something that I've become accustomed to.
Yes.
But if you stop and accept it, then you will never be able to prove it wrong. You have to carry forward and reflect on what you've already done and change it for the better of the future.
Is this red cap still burning?
No, he's probably gone out, but it does smell really bad.
Okay. Well, if it's gone out, then Nigel's probably gonna put one of his claws to this hag's robes and set them alight.
They're not really robes. Like
Oh,
she was dressed. She had
Is there
like
anything combustible?
her hair, maybe.
I mean, why not? Yeah.
All right, yeah. The area smells absolutely terrible. Holy crap, that's bad. That's distractingly bad.
What did you do?
I want to.
I didn't do anything. Nigel's he likes fire. Okay.
I want to
Right.
walk to the body of the dwarf, and after giving one more look over, the dwarf. Does it look like the body had been well taken care of?
It has no dirt. Oh man, I just got some tinnitus. Oof.
F.
Yeah, the body has very grievous wounds, but they've all been cleaned. His hands and feet have both been washed. His eyes have been closed. His hair has been brushed. He was properly prepared before death. I mean, still a body. Like, he wasn't, he doesn't have formaldehyde in him or anything, but yeah.
Hmm.
She probably was gonna do an evil ritual, but that.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't mean. Who knows?
Creep sighs and closes his eyes with a bit of an eternal annoyed expression of like, damn it, this is a perfect body, before sighing and looking back and saying, here. He puts his finger against the neck of the dwarf, and I cast gentle reposts on the body to preserve it.
Okay.
And then I say,
You don't have that prepared. You have to use it as a ritual.
I could do that. So I'll just basically begin to chant over the body and raise my hand over it as I begin to allow energy to seep through. And as I am committing the ritual, I will say to the others, this dwarf deserves a proper burial. It is the least that we can do after what we had done to the one who already was about to do this. Finishing her work would be nice.
He is on top of like a bunch of dry wood. Like there was, he is on a makeshift funeral pyre.
Ebonir throws a firebolt into the pyre.
Yeah, Creep like steps. Whoa! As it ignites the flame. Yeah, they were. Yeah, it begins to burn quite rapidly.
I quickly pat out the ends of my cape and look over.
Dick.
More of a warning so I can take at least a step back, please.
My apologies. And then I use control flames to put the flames on his robe out.
Nigel walks right up to that fire and does the little snip thing that crabs do again, right in front of it.
It confronts the fire.
He's just there worshipping it.
Let's get back to Petit Wee. We have a long journey to go before we find the demonic regalia. Or infernal regalia, I forget what it's called.
Demonic.
And
demonic regalia? Yeah.
And much reflection and penance that we must pay in the future to make up for this.
And I think that is where we will stop for today.
Life Lessons brought to you by Emeron.
See,
so good session.
These two are working together. It's horrible.
You say good.
I do say good.
This was awesome.
It was enjoyable. I don't know about good. I think morality is varies.
Did you see all the coin we found? Magic items, and they were good.
It was an awesome session. Okay.
Yeah, nothing happens during the night as you camp once again.
Oh wait, do they get a dream? Do they get? Oh, sorry.
We will do the dream at the start of the next session.
I'm going to deduct rations.
Hey, what do you know, Aldrin? We can actually bond over
now.
Oh man,
do we want to distribute that loot?
Distribute it? Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone want the battle axe?
What's the battle axe to make you super lazy?
No, it's a +1 battle axe. It does mess with your long rest though.
Yeah, Annika was very clear that that shit makes you feel sleepy as fuck.
Not sure if any of you can effectively use it though.
No.
Hey Petit Wee, we know you want this.
Yeah, we offered to Petit Wee.
Yeah, he did want a cut, didn't he? There's his cut.
He looks over it and touches it with his feelers, and then these will do for now. Should avoid getting caught up in trouble along the way, although I'm sure that won't be the end of it. We're about 3 days from Throne Gate ruins. May stop there for a bit, but I would be wary of it.
Okay.
At least the last time I was out, it was full to the brim with drow.
Are drow also horrible?
You're not. I don't. Most of you probably haven't interacted with drow.
Well, that's why I asked him.
The drow are dark elves. They have lived on Zendrick since the Age of Giants. Foul creatures, most of them. Feral, tribal. Alright, so a long rest has been taken if anyone wants to spend any hit dice.
Just the one.
Let's see. An encounter needs to be given out for the Night Hag.
That was... Oh god, that was so
How do I recover Nigel's hit points?
That is a good question and also a pain in the ass. I'll show it to you off screen.
Stop yawning.
But I suppose that is where we're going to wrap up for today.
Thank you.
I will.
You were the best.
Thanks all of those who stopped in for the stream. I really appreciate it. Shout outs to Doyfam, Trister, Jolt, and Dimmy for your very generous donations today. And thank you all for being wonderful role players. I'm not giving any more inspiration out right now, but we'll see what happens next week. Check out the VOD on youtube.com/thekittenhugs. Check me out on twitter.com/thekittenhugs. You can find a link to the Discord below if you want to join the community. And be sure to check out my Patreon. If you give me $5 a month, I'll make a special D&D 5e homebrew just for you. But for now, that's all we got. See you next week at 4 Eastern, 4 Mountain Time, 6 Eastern, here on twitch.tv/thekittenhugs. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.